I was have a mama about good evening. Just Jumedi live on OK 101.7 FM your ship house ewo Abeka Junction. When him say Drew Sabrady and I just say just na de bro. But most importantly, ye babe a huge topic wow. Into your Dr. Baumia fan. And I say, oh, you'll be out joining Ghana why you must focus on it. Oh, yeah, you're a Jaco fan, you must focus on issues I be raising in that because so we NPP new, we NDC new. We are YUP. We are some hana some ha. We are non-aligned. We the only party. Be we a floating voter. Ghana dachen upo umpo. One of the people that you become wasem no and baba be di Ghana so. And of course, nipa ni be this one no be chere say taxi say ni ebetua. And I say ni ebetua. And I entua bi kra. That person will determine. Ono kra na be chere time aye beda, adwuma aye beye, and whether there will be jobs in Ghana, which is main thing. Ghana manti ane maba bebre e hankofo bebre o maba na NPP for no ko select omuni pa sani pakro no ne President Mahama bekwa koshia. It's a very crucial so be pay attention because you see it's not just about election day no. Election day need to say the AI fro no. Niema omo beye nyina e fro no ma yedada. Day no mba be gina sorry dem and I say bi omo bekwa koshia busiafo de e just formality. A lot of conversations near agreement bebre akoso ansa na obehu omo tim pato. Pay attention. Now make sure the reason why I am very important say interested in Onipa Ubabedi Ghana so in 2024 because see about to Ghana ya to nyina ya to the leader. But most importantly, ya to the best solution. Ya to leader keke. Because you see the way I Ghana ya constitution it's a leader no be banon and no be the kind of solution ya be wo. I don't know say mo amwa kan nyina ya mo okay dia. Se Ghana or maya Ghana ya dumi ye japadi a goodie de was asiase de won suase de wo wiem nyina onyankopon de adom ye ahaban kra Ghana ye betete awe kra ahaban bi e fa Ghana bia wo de either so de be ya duro ana ya aduane ni nya that's the extent to which onyankopon hira ye but that same oman no oman onyankopon hira ye say ahaban nyina onyankopon hira so ama ye say ye kra nsuo 5.1 million. Ensure Benumo. Pure water, yakra Ghana. I think people have not focused on it. Pure water, ya Ghana, yakra 5.1 million. And you see this, $5.1 million worth of ensure yakra near Benum. See what the Ghana said yet and okay ma fanisa. And between NDC and NPP, when the baba bedi so. Last year, Canada Japan need the inroads at Canada Japan kaka like joke Canada Japan be ram people contesting. Then just what be ram kaka be ram with vim. Ama omo Canada Japan be 2 omo nyina nkofo be braye slow. Ama Nancy I see you. I say much love. Ama Nancy good evening. Much love to you too. And the thing is that when and the baba be magana yako yanim. And they say, oh, NPP race na one and patrol. And I make us open NPP, NPP. NPP and NDC are the two major political parties at Ghana. Umpo. These are the major political parties. And just say, Ghana for to me a bold because you better try Kofi Cranton. And you better try third force. But they say and I'm going to give you figures. 2020 elections. Why are 2024 elections? Serious. Ama edu baby parties they be quite the adani atem didie because see Brody Becker said the stakes are high. The stakes are high. And your elections are grow. The stakes are truly high. And your elections are small. And your election NPP4 are coming from a slight deficit kakra. Because last elections are Ghana major elections are 2020 2016 NPP4 were going into the elections with a surplus. Normally yet the most popular political party in 2026. In 2026, NPP was the most popular political party. By 2018, make 2016 elections, then and now make 2016, NPP was the most popular political party. In 2018, NPP still only a popular, I don't know many problem, but they were very popular. Almost approval ratings was very high. To the extent that in 2018, research on me, Dr. Baumia was he was the number 1 most popular politician in 2018. In 2018, Dr. Baumia, according to research, University of Ghana Center for Social Policy Studies research on me, Dr. Baumia was the most popular politician. Fast forward the bra 2020, now Dr. Baumia fans article form, the popularity number form kakra. NPP generally as a political party, no more fan base at Abba form. Into elections that year 2024 and easy. And I'm going to take you to 2020. Why I'm saying that based on Gopoku, I see you also Dubai, based on or see Adia Sam, but still Viminti or better based on big ups and come out truth. Our YouTube, our Vim lady online or YouTube, a truth also big ups you because I brand you every day be a solid or drink Ghana from what for Steven. Our UK or say banging great or also trying. And John Buga, I see you too. Good evening, come on, Munina. I quite about to just 2018. Now, Dr. Baumia, a very popular politician. Well, but for you see, you are biased nowadays, Master. Forget it. Ebia over for the Amakacho say Ghana. The other family who be a me magic crowns and a waka. We hear me cry, me magic to crowns and I hear me to Woba. Forget it. Me my son. The Yabia or the Bay Yambia, Bibia can be a true. They never mean a true. Emmanuel, a free AC all the way on their Ken and no supporting. I see you too. On why and dada. Maxi, the prince, as you all share. Thank you so much, Maxi. Anyway, here, Tina Pepper, I see you all. Thank you so much. Including 2018, I make us a research, and I'm research. I must say, Dr. Baumia was the most popular politician in 2018. A bedu 2020, now Dr. Baumia popularity rate in that sleeping form. And you see, the reason is because of economic issues that Ghana is starting here. CD, Dr. Baumia famous commentary. When the fundamentals are weak, the CD will expose you. So it's fundamentals started say buff from no, and I see the started say Emma Baumia Swayeshe. His popularity rating started dropping. And more importantly, the popularity ratings of NPP as a government, as a party, and no started say NDP. Ushaya. Evidence of that same way I make any some analysis. 2020 election results no NPP for electoral commission results don't buy now. In total, NPP for generally almost lose 2.4% of the total vote. We are in 10 percentage terms over the last 2016. Now the 2020 NPP total vote almost lose 2.4%. Now where percentage you? Oh, can in terms of numbers then says NPP for so for 2024, NPP for ye nim ni po mo de ne beba. Sebe Alano, Sebe ba Omiao, Sebe Keno, whoever. The challenge for NPP for say they must gain 2.4 no plus more. And yes, I want to win cross Ghana. National elections, presidential election, one from La Paix. And yet MPC the NB. MPC the NB, we any pattern na mokoto. Na se obinya 6, na unya 4 we win your Ghana. Presidential elections, no, as set by force, unya 50% of the total vote cast. Now no elections are koto ya nipa Ghana moto aba 17.5 registered voters. About 14 million, 14.5 na eba bontene ebe casti or move vote. Enti ya ko elections in it say na omo amadi 18 ebi ba count ya say roughly about 19.5 million and ebe kwa koye registered in 2024. Out of that number, we must have about 18 million coming out to actually cast their vote. Out of this total number, NDC or NPP must get 50% plus single one. We NDC ni we a calculation, a strategy, and yatem the die. Me who say party for ni be, especially NDC for supporters ni be. Oma amagin say am dey be dinkophobia tem no ma edin, forget it. And we need elections though. And we need elections though. Ebi a Gen Z generation oba ye ncheye. We NPP ni so ya wadin so be dinkophobia tem for vote, and we need elections. And we need elections. To bother strategy. Me say, NPP for last election 2020, no. Almost losing a total of 2.4% of the total vote cast. NDC gaining plus 2.7%. Into floating voters, no. Emu EFS saying 0.3% ebe kan NDC vote. Tio, NPP for no man to my NPP 2.4 no. Omo to my NDC. And additional floating voters. 0.3% Santuma NDC. And you can say, send a message at the dear Tamwa. Massa, when one can't tell Munko for my high or mono didia temno, and your vote. This is the kind of calculation. What's our NDC way NPP? Now we ye, my candidate. Now, child candidates say, how do we get floating voters? Yeah, floating voters to my NDC. Even I know NDC and we need. But Joseph Boache say, we don't read my message, but me who I may read it. And TB I never many so pacho. I go read them. Come in, message you can me pen me read it. Kobe scratch or see Ken seems really gaining power. Yes, kind of ground. He's gaining power. She send a message now. Read it. It's one. Wait, floating voters now. Mudidi or matem. Unkophobia kobon kofo pa. Say kwa no ma extend the journalists want come di atempo biem say. Omo the court TikTok for so any social media. What be kasa say open this open people no mo yell. A waste of time. And we need vote. Forget it. Oh yeah, mistake my party no. You are doing a disservice to your party. Now no me the branch Kofi Tonto here example. What two? For America, I bet na Ghana. That is the kind of commitment. She NPP for campaign strategy omu use here in under a friend 1996. Time I know the President Kufuor Bano. Jake Mu campaign or even She Professor Mills campaign strategy 2009. That is the kind of campaign strategy you need. Nyatem did you? Professor Mills the time na CJ. Omu T group be a friend is CJ. Every day omu call demonstration. That is the kind of vim you need. And yatem did ye chum sa level ye democracy ko ye nim ye democracy e ko na nim obi an Jimmy yo she go be ye to go be 10 cities what the yatem did na be win elections tie there be floating vote tie floating voters omo ye non aligned omo ni NDC omo ni NPP 3% of them join a first NDC 0.3% of that omo join NDC tunga NDC gaining a total of plus 2.7% of the total vote. You are not joking, no. Wait, a strategy, and yet them did it. And it's our person winning Kofwa. These are the people you must target. And the homework for NDC say, NPP say, for instance, minus 2.4%. Also, some say, then or mantle. It is all the Baomiaba, what the Alan ba, what the Ken ba, what is the likelihood say this minus 2.4% no free NPP number back and more, because you need more. NDC so much one NDC is not joking no. NDC we homework most at least 50% of homework NDC be o elected President Mahama or your candidate or na ma o your campaign that anti one where we start and NPP for mo start campaign kra afa na mo go rounds ayi mo presidential candidate afa na mo chuku mo ho in electing presidential candidate. This is the time I wake up for we secretaba nti mube wie no na Mahama wadi kan in the campaign and this is a say the ompe Mahama say mo the ompe Mahama say mo no ma one rallying behind Mahama and they are going with him almost starting marketing in them. But you see the truth also is that udi kind of court to an police station now need him. It is the fact that when you elect a candidate in terminal doesn't mean that you win. And your homework strategy na make no amanansi I see you again at the end of the day. Also, a lawyer general number. I'm an message me on Facebook na me more lawyer general number. Why? It's at the end say obey strategic because unya o party members normally to say NPP say o matana power 2 terms no. Yes, happen now fan base na e form because normally obey party for we say one mami we na e form. It happen. What follow Ghana democracy na it happens. Every time BR president, even Rollins, it's not konyasu 2 terms. Ever 2000 NDC for baby, I know supported President Rollins. No, am I slow? And if you look at 2000 elections, that was when you could tell NDC for BR no NDC aparachiki for the first time. They were able to come out and speak against President Rollins in 2000. Party be out na power chepe na one year. Now internal problems are started. In 2008, President Kufuor so 2 years. Now fe no so why him me ankasa ma cover NPP Congress 2005 and no kwano the elected national executive sana Kufuor be challenging President Kufuor in his face. So among to my President Kufuor nipa because chinchina President Kufuor person di nipa na eba. Tio we analysis o we nya tem ni o. Me ni adaja for tem ni o. Se so obi anyini ye nya nkora biom. We are calling na Bible canon. We are calling now Genesis. We don't pay attention to and call agrobi focusing. Ghana assembly can taxes assembly can Ghana development. Madam for back this week or call Singapore or from us. Hey, if you are Singapore near your cage, then I'm saying yes. This is why we are Ghana near. You must be concerned and passionate about Ghana future. And your party in the baby NDC Rollins a crack up. NDC Rollins in Poko Wawu or you must be concerned about or many years. So would the uncle set baby out the upper Iceland? Oh, bow to Ghana. Now to Ghana. The question is Ghana no. A bear Ghana so any ana. Because I want to be Kotina baby forever. Oh yeah, then we come Ghana, you come. Oh ba Ghana, not to say. That is why we must be passionate about Ghana future. It may say, we NDC, no NPP, when you're tempted, would you tell me why you're that kind now? Why you that kind? You are even forcing your party to lose. Tie, your campaign, my party, because NPP is coming from a deficit of minus 2.4%. I'm negative. Na NPP they go into 2024 elections. And Baumia say he has to double up, and the odds are not too good for Dr. Baumia. Though say who Dr. Baumia or NPP, he is the favorite candidate there because Jubilee for Tanechi, Dr. Baumia for so or Yana Juma. He is the incumbent advantage kakra on his side, but incumbent disadvantage to Dr. Baumia side, which is that what's your conyasunti? When he I can follow baby on Busse. I say don't do any study or soon takrache. Baumia na atia konyaso o time and I see no I hear bibi and they depreciate what time into all those advantage no sa disadvantage or resources who bet me a campaign but what's our disadvantage you have a lot of questions to answer to the electorate about the sign you see the depreciating about the sign a Ghana bedu say about the sign a year first a 1D1 went to me and deliver all these are questions that Dr. Baumia must answer. Say they about betting me a covers our deficit no minus 2.4 no NDC for Sutio. Although you NDC you have an advantage of plus 2.7%. Don't be too happy because we NDC anything also can happen within 4 years no because when your 2020 results even with NDC positive gains no mumeki ya omunya a total vote of plus 2.7% no NDC still they could only come up with 47.2%. Here, see na make sure say party for na ebinuma high control no mudidi atem na mboa wo no atem didi enclose gabo yo we NDC onya 2.4%, 47%. Even with the gains floating voters na here 0.3%. Omutuma NDC no crowd so NDC nya 47.2. It means say NDC beti me win presidential no omu here 3% to her plus 2%, 5% plus 1. Where calculation, Mr. Politics, a calculation. And yeah, a calculation. NDC person winning, NDC here 5% plus 1 to be able to win the presidential elections. 5% plus 1. Now the 5% plus 1 is 47.2 now. Then this year to be they are crossing a year first saying a first 50 plus 1%. No, that is what NDC needs. Because we here 3% or one when you're 50%. Plus 1. Okay, I didn't know 3% rather. 3%. 3% plus a single one. And NDC here. NPP so with 51.2%, no, we cry Omotia Konyasu, and that one they got it with President Akufo-Addo as candidate. Now that you are going into another election, argument you are making it say, Dr. Baumia Ken nya Jaku, nya Alan. It is depending on the candidates on modern Bebano. That will show whether Ubetime close gap no or not. Because NPP for they don't need to close any gap. The Omu here a deficit now minus 2.4 no. If you look at the parliamentary elections now, vote in Konyana NPP for lose now. That is even an indication that regions no constituencies no. And when I was NPP for homework now, also homework now also because we 137 no. Let us say I want to because even though they got the presidential no, going into 2024 no presidential no will not help you. You need to make sure you work on the presidential and get because 51% now before they go 2024 no technically no and 50.1%. NPP technically no, is going into an elections 2024 no with 45% of the vote. 45%. That is why you're gonna operating with a deficit. Until the ball is in the court of one on better presidential candidate. NPP mono. Ken na de beba can Ken give NPP for a deficit of minus 2.4% of the vote nah. So minus 2.4 a befi floating voters and I say be free. Say the same aboso kind for or kind she for any a 24 na omaja cause omo who say economy na amwa omo. The same aboso kind for na omaja. The same party for no omaja. You see, an NPP die hard supporters omo no so to say NPP NDC for. NDC die hard for the omo omo opposition omo MP omo abemo omo NPP no more of floating voters. What's your analysis now? More of floating voters no to my NPP more. And say NPP for ni jat say 24 no Omo de omo vote based on say ye to ade ana ye to ade edwom ye ana edwom ye se san krofo nya ka so omo withdraw from MPP asom be yes rough. So the question is, when the betimi akọ ground? That is why Kennedy Japan is speaking the language of omo ground. No, he's speaking their language. He is really speaking their language. And I also so na ye problem Dr. Baumia Alan any ejako mu nyina no. Ko mu nyina mo your original candidate amo dada. So who will bring the vote, whether to NDC or to MPP? Because everybody needs vote. Say in terms of seats, NDC in 2020 elections, they gain plus 31. NDC. That is how hard NDC worked. And I know NDC nya vote, any seat, and nya them did you. NDC vote, because they were strategic on the ground. Normally we opposition our time. Because opposition nya their local commission BBR. Uni ministers. Mon call for the ministers so MP so be a campaign. Who are bear ministers say yeah, Juma. No time campaign. Time program. So often they are distant. A junior or man for dream or grand over ministers to munim. That is how our NDC any chance. It would have every day be a party, be our opposition. Just like 2016. MPP for opposition, they got more votes because time. Okay, MPP for campaign in 2016. Anado. Okoto sem krofo kra arikele we rekọ ne omure Kofi broke man ne omo na ere trotro na nado tina mu bi. The question is say see no MPP for wa agba mu no president or president commander in chief obetimi akọ rikele wele obetimi akọta trotro ba obi abetimi akọta trotro mu obetimi rikele wele. These are the strategic things that was said this in MPP omo ye we enya them. It has nothing to do with atemdidie a vote strategy, thinking outside the box. See that dynamic you what that's for a imam no. Professor Mills say basa I see room to room, door to door, bed to bed. Now Professor Mills do we need. MPP buy 2016 and nanado say room to room, door to door, a crassi to a crassi, one form to a form, and show nanado folding the trousers no and they won. And they won with a massive 1 million vote. Say party I will be winning 2024 no. A yes strategy in the bebo. And yatim did. 81 my high call for say. See how by force also be a kabima one party. They be ma ko high and crofo. One kabia men MPP I bet yaw. One kabia men NDC I bet yaw. Munjai because nya one vote. And crofo no mo ye no mo jimu sika di free. They are not doing foco for you. What their analysis na my no. Omo nyina di musika free. And we need one single bloody vote for you. A room to room, door to door, village to village, grand. I say no campaign here, NDC and NPP here. That is a classic testimony. I say no. They were there in the village. Baby, a candle. Car coin crane in a candle fence, you no moko. Baumien show, tonama fem moko. That is how you handle national campaign. And yes, you catch no. And the mocha said, oh, my catcher, Ombedi. Yen in a Ghana for your baby chiaka. Because I see way now, you check Ghana public debt now. Over 500 million Ghana cedis now. At least each Ghanaian will pay 100 Ghana cedis. Yaka, ya babe chia. Ujidi aubechia. What you say? Ujidi aubechia. Richard James if you talk about Amansia Central. My brepo Amansia Central. Kota ba kokran won so ma 20 pp 100%. Since I want me am be we are sa constituency no. Mbaba constituency. Wa ma 200%. That constituency will say we change. Die hard for ni bi no. Mo asesa munya road da. Mo de mo tena ho. Ma 200% MPP sa. Kota 1 kilometer bi ni Amansia Central. E bi ni Amansia Central. Mo asesa mo vote a. Mo betena forever. Wo ho ase enough. Nko even kumawu wo ho de ayo ho. Ti mo ayi for de Jacobu for. Mo tena ho. Mo be bresa no kilometer of vote. Bre no ana mo wo mu no. Wo ba I see what back radio who did them, don't worry. Mini candidate they are forgetting. One of going to Kokromotina to about on a Frodo. What's awesome? Patrick Nwete was on the Baumian Beko. Baumian on what to a mano. Isma Hussein say, or say do for you are already not an MPP. Okay, don't worry, forget about more, yeah, you know. And a first Hamdu Kabori, also please talk about the West. Sene West, Kwame Danso. Hey, Sene West, Kwame Danso minimo. Ekwa money headquarters back on ho. Sa kwan no. Even crank for quiet fa pantoon and nemre money bi abai. Ghana yegusu yusu pantoon. Anke betumi Adomi bridge yes, Adomi bridge 1950. Koso wudu Adomi bridge wa. Before you cross the bridge,
Ya ye we no ho. Ya true date ya there 1950. Adome Bridge is still serving Ghana. And so yeji. Kwame dan so yentumi nye pantu and to akoso mono so e man crofon cross. That is how shallow we are. Or said before, or said, so I withdraw from MPP. No, busy or crowing MPP, you know. Osman Jabin or say, watching you from Libya, good job, Osman, yeah, that's a baby. So join the Mutalan or say NDC, all the best. Or no, to why not be also come NDC, all the best, no, not so, no, one or then aircon. And first a scratch, copy scratch, or so, Baumia's incumbency will end up being a negative for him. A positive and negative, and I'm a church, you know. The positive for Baumia's or resources. Obetime move easily. The negativeness is that what's your conyaso no pressure no also more. The question is who deliver a sign? Who your inflation sign? Who your economy sign? See the NACO do sign. What are you doing for people? Those are the questions Baumia need to answer. Now I answer that question. No, I want Baumia so no. And obviously, young man himself it's been difficult for Baumia. It's been difficult for Baumia to answer these questions. It's been very difficult. Adai James, now see you say, oh, continue the good work if you young chair Minister James Adumai, your chair Munina. What I'm going to do is to introduce you to who candidate Baumia is. What will Baumia do differently from the other? Because under Nana don't know Baumia vice president. So Baumia argument number I could say no and watch can or your mate. Mate so they want to make that car. Say every time air co circle and I free Accra air co a year first maybe a circular. Yemva Accra main Accra road no and I see Uncofa baby for Uncofa Osunko Accra. You can't tell. So about me argument is a yemfa car and man no mayor driver. No be driver will bet me. And no Mahama Crawford sorry and Mahama Crawford can massa would you made the out president you. You are the commander of a EFS economic management team. It is a who crowd to me a managing team no. Men because a mayor driver and son of a managing team no. Who in NPP can match Mahama? That's the question. Who in NPP can match Mahama? Because Mahama marketing that. So who can match Mahama? So NPP for no more now, of course, will be a co-elections. The agenda is obey winning. It is a person winning, NPP for person winning. The question, why candidate Ben obey me beat Mahama? Now this is super so winning. That's the question to obey Mahama no say. Osha Dr. Dufo and now Osha Kojobo Suni ade awu to me MPP for no. Mahama is the one with the resources and the caliber and the campaign and the strategy, the experience and the know-how to match MPP. That is why NDC for no farm Mahama no. That is why NDC for no farm Mahama no. Giovanni Kobo Deborah no see if you can ayenso anu asem Nanaya Teddy is doing well. It's true. Nanaya Teddy is doing well. One of my guys or NDC ma or Juma papa. Ben video Ben so first YouTube him lady online. I'll see him Juma. Kumbe Philip say if good evening come out. And I'm very interested in the about me uncle for number Babeka Efa and Sam no Dominic Champion say where are you broadcasting from? If you're media you're live from a Juso constituency Washanti region and just for your tiamu nyina. Evans hello was it Ghana will work again. Under who? Evans. Mami anoso feedback under who? Baumia or Ejako or wine and a betty miaba. And Ismail was say do for or say you are lying, massa. And ya dear betty maybe so they are done a banter. We come and the candidate know what come candidates. And Joak or say on there for Ken or for Ken and call for no. And that's what mine said to a more about me. Just on my award, the park. Come and see Paul and Paul road if you're not. Oh, come and say center and poho de nya brabewe. Na na do pako si Baumia stand store. He is for the youth. He is the next president. Na Ghana. Ya to abano biabo se Baumia. Any nipo beti be the Ghana akonanim. Na entry was if ya meme wa wamfie wa doma is. NDC all the way. Na entry so kwama NDC cause omo de omo make you imagine dada. NDC elect omo candidate dada. James Kobe or if ya we will know the truth and the strength of Baumia when MPP is in opposition. Say I don't want power. Now say MPP are opposition. The already 2016 MPP for opposition. And in fact, MPP for rise to power in 2016. One of them is Baumia. Because election permit petition, you saw how Baumia boa. He was very key. And Baumia used to also the marketing or the marketing also on one himself now president. So when you acquire the also election petition, and me sure say MPP candidates now candidate say they are coming at the end. They didn't realize Baumia was marketing himself with the election petition, but he was marketing himself with the election petition. But Omu yana for musulia. Else why did Baumia contest? He present himself as a witness. So no or your voter like any other candidate. His name, his photo was not on the ballot paper. So why did Baumia he present himself as a witness in court? Hey. Oh, say candidates now can about me ya musuli yo. Me ya analysis and saying I'm who say hey, it was a very key marketing tool for Baumia in the team. During NPP opposition 2016 election petition, you know, Baumia was like any other candidate. He was a running mate to Nanado. Even in fact, one contested election with Nanado. What I say as a candidate, Nanado contested 2016. Only ala money at the end Nanado winning as a presidential candidate. And omode call ye. But omoto abani we are court, no. They decided to say yem fapa umianko as a witness in the box. I don't know for candidate now because candidate now can so ekoto abani by the new. Say as a running mate to Nanado no. Mama fanenko. E wanna marketing starting and pato. We are Jaco. We are Alan. We are Ken. Muntio. This is where Baumia started marketing himself. 2012, 2016. No? Election petition no no started so marketing. No? Ojina court adake munyina no ye okika terminology to kai. Baumia became popular that time, no. That is why University of Ghana research on here in 2018, you know. Omuka said Baumia was the most popular politician in 2018. Every 2012, no election petition, no. And when I started, yeah. Because same way you and I were not there. Quadruplicate, double the one say when about me started, you know, he used the election petition to market himself. Satama candidates not can know what did that omo. Alan DHL court near there, but you see, what's the other anymore? You get center stage, you get multiple attention, all eyes on you. What the crowd in more court to one man, you don't get the same attention. You see how about me, and then call for year strategic no. And then Philip Addison who decided to the Baumia be a witness. That anymore election petition. Muko Butsa Philip Addison. Marketing. All that was marketing. So the people who started marketing Baumiano, that is how they started doing it above other candidates, you know. Other candidates who yana Baumia dikai. Okay. Some person catching up. And of course, they say Alana, because Alan soon were decaying in 28. Tio Baumias were so Alan were advantage. 2008 now, Alan started and on another contest. No, now Baumia ni ho. So Alan to defense or you saw 2007, 2008. In fact, the terminology Alan Cash, it was a household name. Alan was the most popular politician in 2007, 2008. The only issue Alan Nya say after Hono, I'm frustrated and it was all strategic. NPP for no frustrated, no. After Nanado ko and no me so me dinani, no mu di Alan and Alan dia hometie, or cultural letter say I resign. It was all part of the issue to frustrate Alan. I'm frustrated Alan 2008, 2009. No, Alan yes, why resign? No, I'm starting to do kumunija, dum nija kakra. But you see, Alan popularity, Russia the Alan that started to say yeah. Alan kind of hona. He's resurrecting himself again. Or Treba or Miani team say, on easy match. He's an experienced politician. What I say? He's an experienced politician. 18 I may say, and then we are asking Baumiani team, no, what are they going to do? Ejakuni team, what are they going to do to come out of this friends? Because all this analysis here, it all also feeds into minus 2.4% deficit MPP 43 2020 elections. Mumpo with all the work 1D 1F and the road and the saying now elections now more year 2020 no more the deficit mu lose mu seat baby. MPP lost a lot of their seats. Mu popularity lose. It whoever is coming, one marketing who, you are also coming with a deficit. What will you do? What will you do? Oh yeah, Baumia. You see, that's why I like Baumia team Nikakra. And for no mudidi atam. If the Alan team no fantastic, Alan team no kasa bebre. I want form no muya juma. Where nya tem yo? Sina meka say. NDC Mahama team ne binu maya so mudi ombe di atam no. Ateni ne win vote. Ko ground. She said the amoya wa asen of na mudi wini asen no. NDC ni ko ground me di atam. Who did the atam me if ya de me so did matama forget me there. Madani odwemfunu. No fear anything. Madani odwemfunu, I no dey fear anything. You are threatening me kwati ebeku me kwa no dey fear anything. I survive am. What you say? Me time so me now go die. Malaria cry me now go die my die. Why you cry me die na me so me I go die my own die. Forget it. It's your 10 year na TikTok social media na mo didi o matem enya hwe ko ground. Who did you tell my party for soldiers at the boss? I didn't attempt, yeah. Why, yeah, on the boss, mama, and you vote. Party for soldiers, I'm not more deficit. NDC vote, no, we are party for soldiers account so much we winning. Till party for soldiers in now, did you at my mom? Or when you account so much me winning. You gained plus 31 seats, NDC plus 31 seats. Vote NDC, NPP 4 seats, or losing NDC 4 nyai. They got all those seats. Total vote presidential NDC for plus 2.7%. Still, NDC could not make 50 plus 1. They only got 47.2. A Juman simple how. Once you say, Nan be my before so did the who win it? Quite ground. To say the NDC, strategy NDC used to say no. Go to the ground, speak to the people, show concern. You win. Who did you tell my party for the 50 plus 1. NPP, party for soldiers in our home. All you got to what's saying your minus 2.4. It's who did you tell my NPP? Oh, we need NPP 40 in full soldiers in crowd woman. Minus 2.4 is what you got. It's dream will be Yanko Baumia candidates. So what will candidate Baumia do different from the way because the Baumia baby who dada? The Baumia baby who dada? What will you do different from CD no said the different from said the economy niti different from said the NMTSC and what will you do? New ya mini abema tonto any Dr. Baumia and a year you mako tonto mama good evening ni akwaba.
Fiame Joseph bibia boko de.
Boko de na muso amu team no bibia boko mamo. Sesi akane de Japan ne crofo na ya what? Ya so camera pe che say ground and crofo che so mo wo no. Mu ye okay.
Fia di kan me nchia wana me fa nchia sonko so ma watifo ne wahwefo se no o ye digital
Digital yes.
Baby I will be
Mama ba fa me wonya campaign.
Oh David na say
digital no ko mama
if you abasa no kre so ye digital na
me ekra mama ba fa me wonya mu campaign me kwa me hu say yeso mo di me video bi kra nam mo say na fia endorse ba omia me analysis a farmer no akoyo homework and farmer now depending on my analysis don kwa politics mo 1 week go to be say yo
if ya politics na ye no ye ahobrase campaign Dr. Mahmoud Mahama na ye clear say akwantu e da enemy se woni akoma pa akoma if he say ye pe ekwan ya ye be fa so ne Ghana fo akasa wa ahobrase mu ye ne Ghana fo akasa wo no kremu baby ayaye ne yie ne ye beji atom ne ama Ghana fo ate ase de etimi ye de anye ne yie nso no ye beji no nso atom ne apa ho achew ne ama Ghana fo ahu baby aye mro ye wo ene kwan ya ye be fa so asa mro ye no ye be so ano eno ne ade esi ye ni so ye ne Ghana ni bi ani achinye de mum de pese ye ne se record a ewo ho no ene de betudwa ama Ghana fo ate ase record ni bi wo kra wo de beto ye the fact but Ghana ni ne be ka kiro say still me no nya adwen ubetie na so pamu na wa ma Ghana ni na hu say okay wonso fo adwen kire bra na ehwe kwan a betimi afa so ni akekire o man no enti ahobrase campaign na ye enti ye de efia any problem say de wo be ka no ebekwa amayen anan komayen da bi esi nya ahobrase na nsen global analytics for ye research bi minya kwanya ne panyin ni di ho nkomo e wo TV so me ka kire ne se komaye se nkomaye ye de waka no ye gitum ye befa ni ankase aye mpensen mu ni ahwe nyina so ba bi e wa e betimi aye ho bibi na yetimi asakra mu ba bi a ho oden won so no brofo kasam ye kan bibi say you entrench it ugusunsuo ema ne so abapa ne aye ho so adwuma gusunsuo eno ne hian ye ne obi ani achinyi anyu chinwa hye obi a edi
okay enti tonto o de afa honom de ama me start me de wo be ko honom do say ne ama mo anya ne yesu mo be gi ato because for bebre send a message kan economy no binum kan oh na mo amafeli nti ya be start before you come to show us Dr. Baumia kra ono ni nipa ben pa ni su ne ban anything cuz the enkofo nim ye nipa no aye nim no abontene no na nye ni nipa pa said the wote and most important the solution be bio and or the be ma Ghana for because if you imagine you say solution be Dr. Bawumia de be me be ye hu dada which is what he did under Nanado but Mamenka road binum ka omu road I will be the friend saying amanse e de aba MP na wonom no any DC ni nyina ye nim one of these days me de ombeba MP no ni DC why the whole district
amanse here no mo kan
amanse central me amutuma mo MPP for pa tonto no party for omuto de minimum 99% quota 1 kilometer bi ni wo nti me campaign ame ye ne say this year on 2024 mo ntuntia
I feel
99%. If you say we are Amansia Central, me papa krom. What do you want there? 99 quota 1 kilometer ni o. E was so mututiamu in protest.
Na if you have muza question. Muza question. We dey ask muza keke.
Yo.
So mututia ya, de omo koto amano no no de quota by. So
no so be one fan makra abro balado say abo bi omo
we abro ni be ya bato
abro tiam tuntiam from 92 enkofo ya toam am say 92 pen am anko o ma toam ma mo sa aden quota 1 kilometer e bi ni ho omo tuntiam me the way the official complaint on air Amansia Central for nyina mun go to me o baby a Vim lady say mun vote against MPP 100%. Amansia Central. I'm encouraging you to vote in protest against MPP. There's no reason because you see, any vote in the area development. But apart from some citizens or mutual tax, no, or man to mamo. And so man, me see insure rading up. Insure war crime say 1.9 billion insure no more. Insure war crime or crime so be sa anyamona moye. One wickedness. You see wickedness.
If you are the attorney say hona Kwame Poku CID one na.
Poku CID.
I don't know your south. Because now south also was the same problem. But Nyamea dom me gidi se Kwame Poku CID was south. Nyamea dom just about a month ago or so. Hono abino astatia oye. Enti me gidi se Amansia Central so enchekra. Omonso sabe kan mo de. Some so me Amansia ni.
We Amansia ni. And you catch about me, I catch about me also on project emra. Now I'm fa bibia ma wa me se me ankasa na me lead campaign. Any me metwe brass band na ya campaign tiamo. Hey.
If you are
wickedness oh seriously.
Any wickedness.
Talk about wickedness.
Any wickedness.
The people have to pay their tax or tax.
If you
are but the whole district not 1 kilometer. Hey, I shall want I shall want to go no Amansia Central. I shall want go no so to no
baby or two there but
or two Amansia now what two now mum the god na ba be see god house one kind mo the god na ba be yan kind now what kind of me see protest 100% you bet 20 more bro and you know I'm people abro ni be yenti yan 20 more simple
man is actually and American say Osha Amansia South problem no na sa bi pepepe no na make a choice me no ka say nyame adom ya start here Amansia South Kwame Poku CID constituency enche me gidi say
be na mba Amansia Central
me ba me gidi say honso ye be hwe be ti say Kwabri East me no ka say Kwabri East nso akwan be ti say attachment ya hwe attachment ya to be chim kwan ekwan bia na eniwa na access no over 40 kilometers of road. A kwan bia no na access no. Afia wo hu de na yaye wo ho a oyembe show. Be ye won wase Ghana na ye ka ho asem. Ba wakoka akwan asemi, me da wase bebre se ode aba. Hwe sa akwan enkomo no ye di ni ani ni ya nti ase bebre ma. Ma me ma platform media fidikese. Okay FM kwa chiri pa. Nti ma me akonya kakra bi na ye ni akwan ho nkom. Afia Ghana akwan nyina de yaye ene de ye nyeye no. Oka ni nyina bomu a kwansini no 94,000 kilometers.
94,000, okay.
94,000 kilometers. Afi anamfie numu bia no 6,000 kilometers ebeka. If we say a chronomu tre. If we say tema first now to community one. Oba na be a community say abeka ho. ni nyina so de akwan na eba
you come to 25 e ho na be count 25 gbechele any ade nyina o bi cross send message cry o can say omo menka gbechele rules nso because Jacob Mensa o ti gbechele ekosaki sa akwan no nye e ho railway no kra da ho railway no fa chile ho
empaka dan de no
empaka dan railway no e fa ho e fa ho
so now
obi so send patron go fa ba ko da o kan wo Long Island o say ono de achema chance to achema nyinam Kotoku Eastern region. But also on the or support kakra Dr. Baumia principle no say your friends or stress digital near then a hodi and or name Rosa on we here no pa chima chance and you Kotoku Eastern region. That's a what say what they yet was in penny for a second says say if you're head of cyber security, and security and nesting penny for a say for us almost sa so it said why Amasia Central for no quine yet.
Yeah, me tiase de yen koma ye di ye bewie no na me papa no mo ne me nua no mo tie no mo benya ntiase bebre enti emfienum bia no 6,000 kilometers ebeka. But as of 2021 or 2022 the final number yenya aban no ye final calculation no 94,000 kilometers and change. 94,000 kilometers and change no there in fair or motorable condition. Just say the ultimu say a kwan way either say the asphalt a guso and now say the bitumen and now sapiting whatever no. About just about 40,000 kilometers. Just about 40,000 kilometers. The yentimi nye Ghana kwan nyina over 50,000 kilometers.
Mo beto say.
Beba ye buy no. Me wo data no wo has a metimi afa ama the breakdown but me letimi aka de ye actually ye buy no
because nkade mo beto ye no ma ye hu nkada ye
any problem crown say ye be kan Dr. Baumia ho asem na we bebo mu metimi de ama any problem ye wo na say ministry na be ye ho report any problem ye buy no ye wo de beto ye ne de aka ho. In fact as of the time ye buy no now the total road network what calculation in the 70,000 and change.
Okay.
By a new updated one on a call 94,000. Now if you are aware if you say one casa why is
my program also yeah.
And yeah buy the ya yeni akwanya ya yeni 11,998. 11,998 no.
Yeah, but all the 12,000 yeah
12,000 emu akwamiensa. Akwa edikan ne ye ekwan a ya no foforo kra almost 5,000 kilometers.
But tie na wo area kan ho ampacho ma ye hu ma wo area this is how our citizens no mo betimi aboa to be checks and balances on the system. Nya say wo ya ka roads ho ko road kan ho nti checks ne hu say road kan ho ana todo pacho to
no problem. Nti they are newly constructed no about 5,000 kilometers. The aka actually no the friend maintenance and regraveling. On says ye ba akwan year in the road ministry no ye were new maintenance and then regraveling. Ni nyina na ye kabom ye no road construction. It's a by way I 12,000 kilometers of new regraveling and then maintenance. Versus ye nuanom 4,000 and change, almost 5,000 in total. Omono new regraveling and maintenance no more about 5,000. Yeah 12,000. Now 12,000 no utitini nyina free mu we still have almost 50,000 kilometers
okay.
It is a no who di ekwan ho koma so wo hwe contribution aban na ye because aban bia ntimi nya Ghana kwan nyina nwie within 8 years. Now my men can be show a kilometer of road 1 kilometer $2 million. 1 kilometer of asphaltic overlay. Overlay ni keke no $2 million. Covert in my geological work in my bridges near the nyina my. Say normal between surface and near the na about 600,000. Now say a kilometer of road $2 million. The money boy didn't say bitumen no PMB na ye de no ye kofa free Brazil neba.
Na ye ntumi nya bi wa Ghana.
Me ba nyame adom September yi through Goyle, you see new planter. I buy way by 6,000 metric tons
of bitumen.
For the first time. Oh, yes. Me send those story now.
Bitumen factory, I did buy a bitumen Ghana.
Yeah, factory, I did buy a bitumen Ghana. I buy way yankan story because yama economy no. On the economy asamba a GBBA fa. And my name be break.
How come so be any? How come the more yen to cut his sword now be away?
O say, no, you're not cutting sword though. Sword near September.
Okay.
I'm saying that Goyle is going to start production of bitumen in September.
But also more cut his sword in September. Next time we are now.
No, so product on the time the last check was about 80% completion. The last time.
What's the dino factory?
Yes. I feel me no say. Yako break a mess and this story now. You see. You see.
I am more buying a musia and a private company.
A quasi project.
Okay.
Part of it fully a buying. Part of it here, your private company.
Okay.
But so one to me, anya bitumen production no Ghana. So $2 million a kilometer. One to me so. Now, what it means is that China, in fact, China as an example, China, almighty China, no, they are only able to do 6,000 kilometers a year. China
of roads
a year.
I'm
saying that to make us they are able to do 6,000 a year. For the last 20 years, China did 120,000 kilometers of roads, averaging about their making. And to their children say ye can't acquire some na ye nyamunti asiesa. Ububefu. And to their so busa on say, I buy no say na what they come. Ne uko when him no dear na what they become one ma. A year road construction, yet me close to Gabon faster.
Yeah.
Because if you are the fact of the matter, and I buy bien no bet me close to Ghana roads. In the next 8 years, it's impossible. We don't have the money. Now, apart from Akwanya Yayeno, there are 13 interchanges.
A proper interchange, and as a fly a kitwa be almost interchange.
Oh, you see, there were proper interchanges and flyovers. So let me put it well: 13 interchanges and flyovers.
Okay,
together.
but Tobo before I bet to interchange, will be so person say bitumen factory, no. My story and my location is here.
I fear my man send the story in the mouth.
No, read the messages.
Me send the story now, man. Okay. No problem.
Okay. Because you baby is here, and I am on for check some pole bitumen factory in here because it's $2 million here. They road back on. I should try my super. I was say a giant idea, no.
I feel no problem, cry. Me, in fact, one of the duties are meeting back my schedule and me go do Ghana Meko. Yeah, Papa, Papa no that Goyle, no.
Okay, Goyle.
Me person me try say me nyano na because me dwuma say me ne Ghana fo be di nkomo am ma te aban dwuma say as a government spokesperson. Ti me hwe say me ne benya meeting. Na saa nkomo we a me ne wudi a ma boso kakra kire we. Menya munti ase akra deeper. Say ne be a metimi aba be kire ma send the story na ma.
We dey anya about nti ase we dey why ya na wo nye simple and short.
And I see ya say ma send the story na ma na me try say na say
okay. The other one honorable Osepempe minimum.
Osepempe.
I'm a chairman of a friend constitutional committee in parliament. Go for an area. Okay. Or say state-owned oil and gas marketing company Goyle is to begin poly-modified bitumen, popularly known as asphalt and bitumen emulsion, by September this year. Assist construction. The newly bitumen depot in Tema is nearing completion. It's a 23 million euro bitumen site, a novel idea which is one of its kind in Africa. It has two facilities, PMB, which is 100% owned by Goyle, and a raw bitumen, which is being done in partnership with Ivorian company CMB. Tiani Ivory Coast, that's good. That's good news for me. So Ghana and Ivory Coast, we're able to come together apart from cocoa and do this is good news.
just about a month ago, Kromo ye home statement. Be I don't know, may try us and
okay. What am I video? I said the managing director, Dr. Osei Kwame, Kwame Osei Prempeh disclosed this during a facility inspection for the roads and highways. Amuakwata on Wednesday. Okay, on him rising roads and highways minister no, and I am still finding me person me who location no, baby.
Our form her baby, who can our form her baby.
Okay. Okay, so I say the head of technical services for GOIL, Alfonso Okain Jr., told the minister that the facilities, when completed, will produce 6,000 metric tons of raw bitumen and 200 metric tons of polymodified bitumen asphalt. The way a baby Juma Mamranti and boys Namaya Yanko, they yanko pay Juma or Honye. Because every location, I'm a man for 4 columns. Some community. It's any Brazil for being a air.
Yeah. I'm sure say be what time enclave no baby, but
I think it will be but I still want the location so that Nkrofo betimi akwa check it. Tema hemfa because industrial area no so. Tema industrial area no so. I'm sure say be ebe back one area ho. E ho de remember me nua bema ho. To remember na check it say na area tampa say e dan ni si ho anase eni ho.
No problem.
E dan ni si ho anase eni ho.
No problem. I see. I feel the point I'm making is so you can't Ghana acquire someone. We have to put it in that context because one put you in that context. Me to me free. Make us say yenye me free coin. But busa who say yenye u free coin. Ghana coin do saying ya. Now, mami ma wa coin major roads are buying ye. Unim a free of anko. Ebesnia ko in someone would trans someone total na. 33 kilometers. Aban no ye ne 10 lanes. Enum eko na enum ba. Enhwehwemu aban ne ye no e kire se. Wono mo peso mo Kumasi Accra road no. Traffic ne dodo na gina. Sa ofanko achimota friwa besi insawam. Inti ye ba mo ye no 10 lanes. Na ye the 9 foot bridges atoso. Ye wia ye the 3 over flyovers ato so baako wo ofanko ho baako wo achimota ye wo runabout kese e be wo pobiman ansana of nsawam ho na nkasa no total ho no so another flyover wo wia wo tra nsawam total ho na ho ye frɛ no kwafu krom kopi mapedwa junction ho de ye wie ya say free ho kopi mapedwa na ye 2 lanes now when we ho no Abai on June 15th, started another major project. Your friend of the Kumasi Accra bypass project.
Yeah, you say the president Kufuor started and wana. Atamos about twice no.
There be Kwafu Kromono and the can't president Kufuor started you know. Remember, say the dualization of Kumasi Accra, the new president Kufuor don't started doing home. Yeah, there be our drawing board so for a long time.
Yeah, but the president Kufuor started yeah. But my atamos so be twice ko see soon.
And I don't know Kwafu Chrome to Apegano.
But me pese wo de atamos show because I remember atamos
no me chose ti sa kwan no. Atamos try so be ye ba wanye. Eno na ban we e go say. Oh, na say afia wo hwe that stretch na. Aban we na. When
ye en chese wanye when ye
afia na say suhum mpo no suhum overhead no President Kufuor started if it is anything to go by so overhead President Kufuor started and atamos buy so be
ehon atamos time no be President Kufuor time omo hum I remember very well tonto
overhead no the upper you bit the history of it any problem but the point I'm making to you is aban we abewie Kwafu Krom to Apegwa junction and on the kwa kofa or the saying suhum ede toaswa akọ omenako ede kwa akọ Apegwa junction where we ho and aban started 4 major bypass projects kuma otra Apegwa junction na baby the inyirisi
minim ho
baby the anyinam baby the osino na kono sa major stretches we ho na aban na hu say ya na traffic no koche udru inyinisi ho udru anyinam krom udru osino krom udru konongu krom enti ye ka bibi e friend bypass ade kire ne say ye yi kwan no ato kotia Iti yeyi akwan akesie enan atukotia. Ya started as of June 15th of this year.
Okay.
8 contractors and also local contractors and also.
Ghana for contractor for.
Ghana for contractors and also. Omo aye ni mo na just mo ne hwan ne popular ones nyina omo also. Now, the entire banner in 8 and say 4 bypasses and ebia be 2 lane a dual carriage in 2 2. Inti abane say ye fa ebia osino bypasser ni ama 2 contractors akoso. Inti baako ye air kono na baako ye eba. Send ye be ya ebetimi aye den ewie ne ntem. This is ade aye ansa na wo fa tema na wo toa so na wo call I believe say e na ho ne confusing me. I think say the echo ho no. And also
Sogakope road.
Ubehu say
because the echo ho ni akosomo road.
Akosomo okay and the
the dowenya no ko soga. And the 4 year from Tema kosi Dawa, I think Dawa Junction.
So hono be say ye biem say obi abefa obi abon say ye bie kwanim aye yeah.
Mobia sa kwan ni mu da ben sa kwan na mi road sa 80 mu onyina tema de me fa wa gron ko
efa me just about 3 months ago me ko fa ho
pe na mehu se mo ye benye sa road no
ti na me say
no ye baby a ye to ball agu opon no e ho na mo ye but say Soga road no
nya Soga ko pe kwan na me da bi o me cancel the entire stretch o. I'm not talking about the entire stretch there
na wo kan
na me sure say sa a kwan na on say me kan aka say me nim ya na me confuse the two, but one of them no
akosomo de no
I don't think say akosomo de no the other one no utra obehu say ye bia nya the entire stretch ye bia mu abesi 2 overpasses bia I say roundabout me no bi o ha ye small overpasses
ye
no so bia mu e wo ho me di mani ehu ye bia kwan no kese medimani
e pon e ho na me so mo e ho ye pon
okay
e ho ye Sogakope road
okay and the sa kwan e fa ekohin sa kwan ekohin
pon road no ko pon township and e bi so e san mane no ho ko into first 25
okay
and e san ko Tema.
Okay, I don't know that area very well. Until me
ebesi Soga nimba Sogakope road no de e ho na ye headquarters traffic in headquarters because
yes I can
and Central University no Sogakope road no and one Central University ko Dawa
mini problem but at least you have confirmed say no apart from that no Boteman major stretch wo Boteman echi ho a ye de besi Tema motorway no so I know 70% completed.
Okay,
and me na me say major road and also a double see unianum city crack or a whole story on it. Enti akwani de same kan eye bebre but ni nyina be say we still have 50,000 kilometers of roads to close.
Okay.
Enti the other be judge aban bi ne say wo ba ye ne sen watimi aye den ayaka ho. That's the analysis we should do. And yes, obi bi obofu say me to ma aban foforo ne ba ontimi nye.
Okay.
That's a fact. And Tiafa, you bet me akoye nsem no so.
Okay, try answer confirm your question, ma'am. Abranti be jo Kumasi ni o say mo de mo ye project nyina wa kra mo wi an ma ba Kumasi Dr. Bawumia ba Kumasi so pe
me dana se wa kan sa asem. See efia sa 12,000 kilometers na me kan ho asem. The most of the 12,000 kilometers 1,890 something no Asante region. Asante region has received the most road construction. Remember, Mankase Kumasi, me say Asante region has received the most road construction in this government.
Hey.
What? Oh yes, my mom number me say 1,800.
I say bobo baby as I road so called road no.
Next week.
Okay.
The whole booklet.
It's allowed. Me next week we will have me a whole show on road because roads dey nyame pa.
If you understand me no di komo. If you me no di komo, when we say me no obi asebe, enkomo aye di.
You have been very good. In fact, me cry me push you buttons but you
I know what because it is passionate to me. I know what I'm talking about.
And to the upper no question next week. Now specific roles are why because say Mate otumfo ahemfo ni bebre o ma ba mbo fu amoma kase. Ebi mo kra so mo pe Mahama because mo nye hwe e wo Kumasi ni Ashanti region me hu mate be me fact we say next week me dey on any video beba then you speak to those roads the moya enti o kasa me I'll do that.
You see mama ma obimpo say onam Atinga junction Atinga junction na ofi Atinga junction apese okosi trade na okosi Obuasi road mu a obehu abana ya oh ya kosi baby kakra bi na sebe abusua manso bi wo ho omo se o ma hemfie bi wo ho na bosom bi wo ho nti no ma abana just about 100 feet bi and abana ntimi anya because of traditional issues. But from hot to hot, anua kwanta kwan ye do ebi. Wo hwe de call Boase na ye fan do na. If I make sure say even other roads atonsu. Wo fa atonsu road now they call Bosomtwe I think I be do aputoja. Ye bie kwan mu akosi continency junction by ye nduru continency junction. I think see ya be drew. But you tell you about I didn't call Dr. Baumia time. Na a reja consul nipa beba. The person who answer branch or right Judah say, Sikana Mudi road ya wo bobo sumunya way. I am a Sikani be another. Oh, how? Legitimate question. Yeah, your road fund. Road levy. But enono is woefully inadequate. Your dear Job Bossian de yet is a sino hydro projects. Is our share Ninahini town roads are we share to say Tamale interchange, we share to say PTC interchange, ya Jibusia, we share Swami interchange start here, ya kwaje $175 million from Afro Exim Bank, and as from a bank, and as he can law cake a crab. Banyamiadum say, Sika kwaji free Afro Exim, ya yimu 75 a day starting. So it's a mixture of loans, friend said internally generated. Mixture of barter agreements and levies and all of that. And they are coin. Sanity. Just watching a go for Busam say Bosia buy a public debt no 500 million. These are the projects that you are mentioning. Of course. Okay. Of course. Okay. But your answer question way so about say a EU for road now boss EU for a part of ECOWAS highway a road now bono. Or say EU for na musika na say musika. Oh, the Nipane can and the cross are binding ECOWAS or agreement be a person finish dualizes that stretch. And it is a joint partnership, but the minimum is a crobia by any family. The amendment, but I can get more details on it. Okay. Abraham Tewe say, say, Munina, my imagine say more, say, Baumia, the leverage, I be winning. Jesus Christ, a crab against a year about a Mahama crowd beluzu. Into almost only believe no what did Jesus got to ni pound there also a problem power Abrante Bakusi Mimbusa say Asante Achim almost also sad in the same situation Amansia Central if you Busane say or no Asante Achim Busane say Asante Achim or your shows with him hopa yenya Asante Achim kwan nyina nwi ba nan say me kwa yi wa Asante Achim udru a junction ya a kru Bompata junction now man on side right. Now the fabon pata kronumu na uremu a e kire ho nyina medimani ho nyina se kan Asante Achim ho meboa. Okay. Yeah, ho nyina medimani ho. Yenya ni nyina. Ah, o maye road wo ho. Me si medimani ehu mekwa yie e wo ho ye nua ya prekon. Ya prekon. Ah, ya prekon. Ya da yi se on na ye Eugene deputy. Ni sister wu ye ne kwa yie wo domi abra Asante Achim domi abra. Medimani hu ye. Ya ye. Tina medical ka say so one take the totality of the problem Nasia. Okay. Understand the totality of the problem, which is we have 50,000 kilometers of roads to go. Sign our binary, which of them are strategic enough? A bit in or mining canco. So when you're Santia say you get the whole conversation wrong. Mimi two way, Mimi Chrome, I mete Conwa boy here, Mehona, Mrs. Tesmuti, Uko Shekwana, or Rekrabeho. Okay. Well, Nancy, I mean, me 10 years anniversary. Me, I'm now for 4 ministers, ni CEOs. Hey, go fin now, sorry, I'll TV, so I can say, wow, fear you here. But I understand the problem. So I understand what the issues are. Sanity, emuntiase. If you ask them, but I best and control roads, the more problem, pan, tuning. We shall for me, if I question next week, measure that the coffee tone to Abba. Obia, and memma link no.
frena wa fire no road ope kra ko gina baby yeah opa ko gina baby a road no wo na fa o camera o se me camera ni road ni ni me area ni kwan ni kwanfo na ma ne ansa we me nya kran ke yera ayi minister oforiata na nkasa na be no oni kokko kakra nti o de ne ba ya oni obi battery blow se dia me ne neti na baby a me ne neti water come to 12 ono till 11 me te 12 ye ho no kronye road no kokka no ba battery blows but we no as far as SOS
unu say abane the new strategy be ba enche say it me implement property tax new regime na eba na enhanced regime for property tax collection na a lot of the road construction never go back to the assemblies, especially the communities, which is where we need to get to. Because the Antimian get it to a point where the road constructions will be tied to who tax I would treat directly in your community. Share a crime be a while. Yeah, kwanya, a to the be a share factors be one. You share the contribution to the overall economy. Then you share a nipana multi area on tax contribution. Because area be or if you are quite quine or 30 years, ground to me, yes, you can't do as a quine. And you know, you have to look at what other valuable contributions na area ne deba. Ya can't be to say be attachment here. Sabi ya mammy ya papa no more or madjuma mo yen $1 a juma. Into which a quine or 40 kilometers now. A ya quine ne boarding pa. But and your motobu among to one ya beji de trias a quine. You look at the your friend on the farm gate, and any idea if you hold a bad the overall economy. So you have to look. So when government is doing road construction now, be a Kumasi Brono baby near nye, but near said be a queer crabby assay. If you say crabby and I say, no, no, dear, be a neighbor will Kumasi Amuadi. What did the nature and I say, one the dynamics, Nasia, what to one now boofu, and until you bay attachment ya quine, cane, and son maybe I bay. Kronoma boy here a quine. I don't just a kronoma boy here for whom here, but said attachment ya quine ya, Adriana kronoma boy here for bidding Emma. Sana abine who ya quine, Oshe, Kumasi a crowd road and maybe can't chill on traffic near was soon ABC in San Womano. It is a okofa a foreign company so may Kumasi Accra dualization. No fat tone to swear. Just a take 100 years and San Wateneka because there isn't enough traffic. These are some of the dynamics. As a citizen, we have to understand what kind of directive principles of state are. What say we have a duty as citizens to participate in the democracy and the governance. Also, to what so we can have an enhanced democracy. Yes, sir. Because you don't understand the problems.
I know they are choice. I know they are choice.
No.
It's also fair, so because they should understand the issues.
No. The Constitution doesn't lay bare to just choice. It lays bare to sound mind. The sound mind is supposed to help you make an informed choice, not just any choice.
But there's no evidence to say that choices and conform make you matter about in the past was not based on sound mind. There's no evidence.
No, the
assumption is to be on sound mind.
Let's say Obia a sound mind. We are sound mind. The entire sound mind in here and say the expectation and they say we of sound mind that you make an informed decision. That is the expectation. Until yasu die da ye nyina yeso say ye besua niam ni bi ni atiase. Well, if you no tie ya me no chire niam we mu book am reading ni niam amakan. So aban kra ma me sempo ankofo be di matem say aban di sika ma me say me be chire.
Okay, but papa e jesa akode ase brekum rose. I think some person hijack a candidate. Alex Ayirebi Road. I think people are very concerned. No, so once a car coin there, and one again of when they go up and down. Obi Kraba, Isa Lexus, or say Ashama Rose, Lebanon, Ashama called Lebanon, and I know those roads. And yet Ashama Lebanon, first Bombe Yikakra. George Mafo tell Kofi Tonto say, a friend saying, he's part of the system. That's saying in the I say he's not part of the system. I just will Kakajetia market yasem Terminal 3. Also more digital center be any hospital be near there or Kajetia there. Mahama na ye Kajetia. Mahama and a ye Kajetia. A Droman Cassie Road, a branch always say a death trap. I'm saying BP. More, I don't know when I was saying more about morning comfort casa. Obviously, these questions are showing some morning comfort casa. Mama, I know you are disconnected from people. Because else they won't have all these questions if they have the answers.
Because winning BB, the nipa no ohun ye de eda ne fie nchen. That's the bottom line. Me acquire issues are me meka no ye de eda ne fie nchen. And na ye wo 30 million people obi a woni how. The me no ya adwene ni say Abiding needs to enhance our communication on nchechemu ya media man. Maybe I need to make time and go to all major platforms and provide this education. Because when you say maybe me call GTV commerce education, host not GTV no abandon no says, hey, now say na asem ne tie na yenti asesa. Aden na afe na mo ka asem na kire yen say. So asudie da yen so say ye be ma Ghana fo nyina te asem na se. Enti me no ya adwene me da wase se wa ma me akonya na ma kire kire mu. Nyame ya adomo e betimi apemre na asa kire kire mu.
Next week we will do that. Yes. Next week, because as in Kofo Bebre, omo musa ba omi question no cry except one person obusa say, ye musa will say, what has been your personal contribution to Baumia campaign? Because no you be out there, I think people don't worry, we'll come to Yabama Baumia the so. Yabama Baumia the so, but I'm say a clear questions now about a year friend saying Rose near there. We see Takwa Town Rose and Pamia Mako now say a boss on it Takwa Quine.
Oh, that's Takwa main road. No, I think so. Yo, last just a few
main road.
I don't. Who's a Takwa? No, I'm told that there are two major stretches at Timido cohort, but one of them, they are doing. I have to find out which one they are doing. Okay. But one of them, I think the major one, they are working on it. Yeah.
Okay. Abranti we Ebenezer Sumi on say if you, I'm not quite say hey if you, J Kufuor started Zoom interchange. The one in Tema is from Temaran about to Dowenya. That is where I'm doing my project. Eben UK. Eben. J Kufuor say anya kaso starting Zoom. Enye Zoom keke or the same. Accra Kumasi Road. Sani a fresh construction. Accra Kumasi. But President Kufuor free so no. Atamos betua. So I think they even increased their budget allocation for that project. But I think it's 50 million or so. I remember because I covered. Let me the Atamos at the time. And yes, project. And at Tamadiana Okane, Tamamoto ran about to Sogako Pesani Fresh Road, Tamasogakope Road. That's the name of the road. Justice Bear Kundi Obusa, a first Abedu say, Pokwase Mayera Rose. Hey, the Otiakra Mayra, Menkoho, a Kwamwana Mayra, a Kwaning Mayra. Wow, Mammy, Auntie Vivian, or NHI is a honote, Mayra. A Kwaning yet Mayra. Just say
Metiasia pa me kofa so tum ho baby. If you have a bonsem.
Next week, they about to about breaking roads down near more Bia Bonny Road. Now, yeah, about issues. Joshua, I say, instead for you to be talking about how this government has reckless the country. Okay, that's bad English. Recklessly maybe done something to the country, but you can't say reckless the country beyond repairs. You are here talking about competition. What type of journalism are you practicing? Don't worry. It's our comment where they say, yeah, try be careful. Kofi Boateng also, Dr. Baumia is definitely sure. The sure bet for Ghana. Okay, Tiamra, Dr. Baumia, you know so. What makes Dr. Baumia different? Because we're not buying a tia kunya sui. So say only Alan call for an argument last week on bar no making it say Baumia crowd only agronym. I was all because boss wa only buy eko. Na driver uni mate my edumana ebia modiska ana musika anso ania. Na say driver akofia say mate no ne nebeko. E den na say mate ntina say na driver ne ba for front me there. Aka menyum ba akon. Ji say mate na mo bonyum na ansa.
If you who car mate a driver here adwuma jama mate ato aso da. So the no ye kan obi a da bi o me o ye temagel o watna I mean, can we advisedly proper street woman?
Yeah, street woman.
But
he also advisedly, but
they say street girl,
forget me. They start me street woman.
It's who if you a mate for or my juma na yefa master for edika mo echida.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, if you mate, I know a bad driver, me who want to be that. But saying automatic.
I know, I'm saying, we are human driver. We are Juma money effect. Near handing over amount because Sabe, enye o mame eja pade. Eye de obeye amana efe. Enti sa asem no bi kan say driver ni mate in kono me nyini se fa kwen. But unim bibi. Me, I'm not even here to engage in such banter. Because here medical culture say ekun na da ye ni na ya ho brase ekun. Me yura alankodwo chamatin. Menya akwanya ne na ye niema ba ko mienu. Be bi kura mpo a ono no na adwene amaso. Edikan 2012 tamu anu one yura na nado dankwa air press no. Obekasa no or by US no person obekasa or something like that. Me near try so kakra. But oni nua panyi oni nua keto ba ko bi wo North Carolina. Na no person one Ghana for wo study nkomo. Me su ne besi ye. Me ye de metimi aye bia sanka papa ne bekasa na asise bibi na sanka mu a wantimi ankasa. Etoso bio 2019 na President Akufo-Addo bekasa wo United Nations. That time na me head of information at Washington embassy. Inti me ne yenra alankodwo chematen Ambassador J.B.Wa for 2 days straight. Every morning bi ani ekodidi together. Ewo a Marriott Hotel downtown New York. Every morning ni edidi together. Bon komo amon panyimfo ne bon komo sebe na eja me nso akra ya ma me kwan na me de mano kakra ye den ato. Apart from that, agwa menene Côte d'Ivoire for agua.
Only Alan called agua project.
Yes, as a trade minister.
Okay.
Now me head of information. Also agua na a relationship between America and African countries. It's now me a rep from the embassy. Me niya baba ko ni a friend Stella. On na head of trade and na me head of information. Yan ye ko represent embassy na ko kan minister ho a ye ko Côte d'Ivoire. Na esa ambassador ko aka ho na bibi ama kwan 20 mi. Enti manya kwanya kakra. Enti se me betena fidi kase bia so kasete apanyin na enye fe. Enu nti na me mpese mesai mre se waye sei wonye sei dabi. Etoso bio. Kwam na je Japan. Party ye ya na eto abama ne be general secretary. Anya hwempo wasum party. Ufa yenua akompreko. He party drew obra kwantu mu baabia na ye nuanom NDC fo se ye bomu buga nkasa ono so se meji aginam eye niema ba ko mienu bia e ginger party no base ti se me begina kasa egu ne ho fi a na me ebonia efo.
Okay.
Kwabna Jakun Boache Jakun adan where the ba ye pussy fitting refi. And niema obechire mu ewe in politics mu. We all know the contributions of everybody. But the year can say, a sabia eda wanim, a kumbia eda wanim, and the candinia, ye dini di kanya ye. And a ye adwene ye susu ye muni ye free say, sa eda yanim ne, a kun eda yanim ne, candinia ye free say, ye dini di animua, a beboa, any Mahmoud bawnia. Yasama ye canon. It immediate. So be better yampia. So be bekan semagu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mfi ehun hiame. The SMA se obi asabe me som papa no na me boa ne campaign who can call ne ho niema no. The SMA ne say me ni Ghana 43 se baby ai we party delegates be din komo ama delegates fo ho die ntia ono no sefata say odi saa ekon yanim. For me that is the most important thing. Enya fe na me beka se na say ni say ehun hia because ye are esi e kan nyina bom as content crow na ye ko sasa no.
Okay.
And now why analysis bi o ha mani ajepa one man na ye very clear say obi a obetena baabi ade ne nsa hye ne dem refam anya na adwene say saa ekon eda ye nim yi no eye ekon bi akeke no. You are joking. It is one of the biggest battles we are ever going to fight in the history of this republic. Because here is a wounded lion in the name of Mahama who feels say Ghana for ni ye o filisa nkofo bi di ntro ne ade na beka ne ho asem e na ma Ghana for pam no enu nti no utimi se abufuhyew bi woni mu.
O abufu ni mo so ono kra de nka wadan ka ma. But when who say money adwuma ye, that's why he's coming.
Let's do, if we are doing a fair analysis, let's do it. Because obi your objective be abehu who say, would they look at the poster?
But how do you conclude the Bufushu with him? But he himself has say, and corner their cockroach pension. Or so, in fact, that's those are the clear words he used. Or saying corner the cockroach pension, and cotifie, and ma. But knowing that munye jumani ye, and knowing all the things you said, saying Kamudia, you do better. I don't say, I didn't.
Eddie kind, Edhuman wa ebida. Eddie kind. Wa ebida. Vice President no dibida. See the number cancer man we dibida. Wa be your man penyin da. What you say? And na why adwuma no adwuma nso ani. And na Ghana for se kwatena nchen. Na da bi o. If you can one more ma kan sem wa gu obi so a. I don't refi say President Kufuor your friend at a year na. Yeah, President Mahama must understand. President Mahama must understand say. And no kwana say bi moja won mu. Now we remember the things they have said. Refi say don't get your friend Kufuor akromfo dunso. What haven't they said in this country? What is this pretense? As if say Muna mo betena akonya so and obi aka bibi afa mo ho. Why nan kan bibi mfa obi ho? Mo de mpo de. You went as far as doing a magazine to say Akufo-Addo anya prostate cancer, stage 4 prostate cancer. Obewu urefi
Africa magazine I don't know.
Urefi Africa Watch.
No NDC gonna yeah.
Is
it owned by NDC?
That magazine. Eba Bonting. That day, unuya kaba of blessed memory. No, ekosi saying. Anna, abranti Edward Omane Buama, ye friend no bar studio ho, or no nebe stage 4 cancer in your on air. Now, if you are here,
but was he speaking on behalf of NDC as a party?
You was that story in the neighbor. We got hint of it. That do upper east or upper west our campaign. We got hint of it. A bedroom report. And now Kofobi hint. And now the story was leaked. So they had to quickly come out and speak to the story. Baby, I'm a tea. Now me tea Washington. Many who never be brave. But for sake of a name to me can was but me know we are as a journalist. Dear met me a use memo no one who baby and never be free. Dear Emrama me ho kwan se me ma hu no memo no one who baby and never be free. So minim near make me Nigeria bibi so na make. It's a fact. They sponsored it to do what they did. And umpo obi anka bibi. And let nobody create the impression say Ghana man yosemo ayeye. Obi na waka bibi go obi hu fin and obi di waka obi die and obi di oye innocent. John Mahama, you are not innocent in our politics. You are not. You participated in the denigration of individuals in our republic, including President Akufo-Addo, including President Kufuor. So don't.
But to be fair, that's
the point. That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that both political sides. Okay. So you don't pontificate. You don't sit and behave as if say, that is the point I'm making to him. Say, Enna, Obia can be beer gumi hufin, and a hwan, who can back at say, NHIS, obey 1-time premium. I would no ebedi 2 minutes to me a 1-time premium. We can equally go back and let's look at and say,
a fair criticism, and no near attendee, Anna. So when to me, I based on economic indicators and say near energy crisis. So you needed to solve
say Obia tro Eddie Abepe to me. And I may mount examples of a trial or no to try be paid to me. A trony binisa mayor 1NHIS 1-time premium. You couldn't do it. Ucha tro. A trony binisa who catch a gun of
who describe it and also we can try. A promise and tro. He wanted to do it, but the economic indicators did not allow him to do it. So how is he in trouble?
So say yes, is it not the economic indicators that are equally barring us from not doing it? So why is he labeling us as atrofo? The premise of the argument is that ono na label will be as truthful. Ono na so will be the atrabe pick to me. And I made my example say no na ye can be a won't so dear what already. So I'm back catching Ghana for say. eye fan wa ye konya ye eye adwom urefi
Kubangwa ama benwa do ne kansa.
Omo wie ye ne ade baako a Mahama ede bɔ ne ho safo hene ne say one na see the biggest gas pipeline in the history of Ghana, Atoabo gas. Ono na aye the biggest Atoabo gas no. Oil na ma ka obetima ya Atoabo gas.
Yeah, but so we're seeing during his time. So
no, the right point I'm making is that oil now would they bomb for him? It was founded on a lie. You lied. Sir, dear onipa ne di ba ye no na wanya so fa so ama na ye Atoabo no say na ya adwon wanya no kre. I mean, the premise is we say fan will be anyhow. Fan will need you higher than Uncle Atoabo gas. And he shouldn't even go there. But coming to the issue at hand, and they said, why any Baumia? A dear no why ye assume Abuama party, ye can't assume sacrifice, ye can't loyalty, a whole farmer, and then no credia udima party, ye can't a jumatin and wansem. We can go through the attributes. One, Abrantia no nipa bebree free say bia President Akufo-Addo August 2008 or friend say omeye ne flag bearer ne vice presidential we say no and oba party. No. President Kufuor and hu abano the seed. President Kufuor ne hu ye. Ena
odeni President Kufuor ne hu the seed of what?
The seed called Baumia.
Okay.
He discovered the seed. Because Emra Polakwa. Abrofo ni beka kire ne say ye wo ukrom ni bia ye friend Polakwa or World Banker or no homoden kofa ne bra. No meye adwuma mo a osikasem no. Ode ne ba ye no Baumia na ye Polakwa. Special assistant. On say in the Bank of Ghana structure, it is one of the perhaps the only institution or special assistant is classified as part of the organogram. It's not just a standoff role. The special assistant is classified as part of the organogram.
Okay.
Eti Paula Pamreso and Baumia, yes, special assistant to him. And then ye Juma, Emra ye kwa epic. Or ni ye ra a year opinion wa free mu akoto say, may his soul rest in place. I want to throw the technical report on epic. Yeah, redenomination. In fact, a lot of the travels are sumama and penyinfo to say GH Mensa akoto say ni ade ekwa abrochi memu kodi epic ho komoni ade Baumia was part of it. There was a team and he was head of that team, a co-head with GH Mensa in one of the teams. So a honor branch was started soon ye. And what the name was President Kufuor a born abaso be no deputy governor. And until America said President Kufuor discovered the seed.
Okay.
And na Akufo-Addo ebefa seed no odua e no gu sunsu and enne aso aba. And no asem na ye kan. Enti wasum party fiti titintrede over 20 years ni and wasum party no dating back to 2001 and wasum party no. Ansana obeye candidate. Ujana Jumaho as a deputy governor, he was one step away from becoming the governor. And obeye running mate man Akufo-Addo. Fufian tuata ye ninkunim. Abrante kwa waso abrabo a afina okọ nanim. Osako pe adwuma foforo a oye. Eno nso wan ni ba bia kwansini na Akufo-Addo sa friend say abrante sabra ene ye de call 2012 election. Say jana adwuma no de bai. 2012 election, that time no, the SO ye bia wa ye de boy, but the ye nyina ye de bekai no. After the elections. Now if you know
2012 election petition no.
Yes, Emra Akufo-Addo won in 2016 elections. Do you know?
Chairman, so now you analysis.
Akufo-Addo won the 2016 elections in 2013 August. Because
what happened in August?
Yes, because
election petition no.
That was the day of the verdict.
Okay.
The day of the verdict was the day Ghanaians, Akufo-Addo won the hearts of millions of Ghanaians. Because Obekaya, now ya can say, Abrantie no, ayi papa no ye true training, or ye would do for ye the Ghana, ye di agro bet Dani Ghana, but to Refi say on the day of the verdict, Ghana nyina die, Refi, the entire country was quiet.
There was fear and panic, yeah.
Because people had created an impression when Mahama talks about Obia Gunhufia, he participated.
Now Mahama the man
he was part of it. He openly said it. Say Akufo-Addo to training. He said it himself. Openly said it.
Maybe he was just contributing to the perception.
Of course,
at the
he
time,
contributed to the denigration. Emma etoni pa bi trimti na hu abehye Ghana fom. Enti mra court case I did 9 months edi etugubadi 2 minutes reading and krata ni wiye. Ghanaians were expecting say owe besi Ghana. Papa na yesi oye true training no e be tie Ghana ama ye nyina yase ahye. Wa tori ye nyina yase. Ena oban no say menimo nya adwene so megitu. Ghana nkankro nti sada no. Ena me madwene mu. Ghana for duduo na nya odoso command because we the day after Alote Jacobs eba Peace FM. Opacha live on air. Say Ghana for fan channel. Someone wa kan fa Akufo-Addo hu nyina no wa fom.
Oh, I remember that statement, yeah.
Wa fom. Abusa hu say sa vindication no. What was the basis of it? The vindication was based on the hard work a young man did. The vindication was based on the 30,000 pink sheeter, but when we analyze it here, the vindication was based on the fact that
some of the pink sheets were rejected by the Supreme Court.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What mattered is that we needed somebody to stand up and be counted. He stood up
but Toto, so because Baumia also lied when he alleged that there was quadruplication of the pink sheet. When in fact Supreme Court assessed
now you are going into the details of the no, you are going into the details of the case. No. I'm not going into the details of the case. I am talking about his efforts in galvanizing the party to be able to go because remember Refi said Ghana mamrani shese se uko abato na ofi se yebu afa so wo na adunu ba ko a se ukruchire wunsam nyina bu nkrata so na de kwase nibia. So he had just 21 days to put everything together, analyze it to make sure say we have a case. And then traverse the entire country, 10 regions. Kokachire party for nyina say ye wo case enunti na ye ko ye case ni e ho na konya accident ofi upper west eba. And the car type pa yanka who were somersaulted 4 times ye didn't go to Winchi Hospital. So the point I am making is he has sacrificed for this party. He has toiled for this party. Me many delegates asem na ye kan. Delegates na many omo kasa. Say ye kan obi a wasum party. You be a waye to huacha ono so waye bi. Yanka so obi nye bi nti na me di kan kasa no. Because say ye nuanom panyimfo omo so pebi no. Obi a wone fam di a waye. Baumia de na meka. Owie ho no anso ho a 2012 ye wie no se me nkopa adwuma foforo bio. Me de me hu se ba afore agina wo se content cro ene NDC di afia ni akasa ma party ama Ghana fo anya odo ne gidie sonko yi. Lecture upon lecture. Lecture upon lecture.
And a lecture go see Tonto.
We will come there. We will come there. We are talking about the sacrifice. Lecture upon lecture. Emma, me maami asabi oti makola. Me maami oti e bola su dwom e wo Kumasi. Eti eniema bi ase. Emma ye nya eniema bi mu ntiase. He has sacrificed for the party. Sacrifice ho asem na make am. Esum ho asem na make am. Apart from that, ye wie na ekoba se nyame ye yadom a ebetimi di omayani. The economic challenges are yina ye jitu se ahokyere ba Ghana fo e wa hohihiem. Nyame mpo na ye adom ene enema eba fom kakra. But still na Ghana fo wa hohihiem.
Ahokyere ho ya.
But the tie ne se emra ye wa hohihiem no kofo bebre se Baumia ka kire Ghana fo se Akufo-Addo ni nua ana se na kunta o se ne cousin kenoforiata. Omo na age economy na omo ye omo ma wonye hwe. Ti koka kire Ghana fo se wo de wonim ho hwe na wo de ye ma wo mpo nya adwuma. People actually advised that let Ghanaians know, separate yourself from Akufo-Addo. Baumia said there be ensuo mu I will stand with this party and I will stand with the government. If you say, you're bad Ghana for our boy, no, Munim say, you bet me aqua him. See a qua who hear my moon shake and denia yakwa who him, obejane. They are not looking for a candidate who will get off the bus. I say, I am not going to get off the bus. I am not going to stand alone and say, media, me a tinini. Baby, I'm from Swanny Moya 1 year bejiatum. Seminam ye yo, senyaminam ye yo, a bind baku, any abba, and a gun of when you GDA where you move. It is a BB.
Start the land, and Brian, mobile.
Ghana for G2. I mean, I saw G2. Say, Uka say, the exchange rate, the fundamentals are weak. Exchange rate will expose you. It is a fact. G2 say, and net challenges about your fundamentals, no. And what then I say, shank from Ghana for Muntia say, don't run away from that statement.
See, that been about me, no.
Oh, now say, we have been doing it because an American
has never once mounted any state to admit that. Look, she said, "You black on you, we messed up." He's never once said that we messed up.
Let me cracking can be actual. Nancy crowd man lecture. Akokasa UK our address he
admitted, say
he admitted.
As a result of the economic management team, they are messing up in Tina Yewo baby, and that he will take us out. Has he ever admitted that?
You are crafting a message called messed up. The economic team has messed up. We are crafting a message say we have a challenge, and we admit that there is a challenge. Because there
said there is a challenge. One the challenge, but you took us into the challenge. What the hell for language,
No.
That we are in a challenge because you took us into the challenge.
Well, the fact
of the Juma economic management team.
No. The facts don't support the statement you are making. Because can kind in Kratane Huma yen ponye ni bi ya no kan ya. It is evident. Let me give you an example. President now I move me na economics in move.
Because those are the questions that people are raising.
No problem. Until lastly, nipa bebre nsem o mo kan ze na oba party ni mu da ben. Obeton kofo. Medical culture say anya hwimpo no back to back for since 2001. That's 22 years ago.
2001, not Dr. Baumia party.
Me say, oye seed aba. President Kufu Huye. President Kufu Hu abano 2001.
Okay, until that time no nye party ni.
Now ni munkofo a omoye technical persons for the party.
But you have no party card.
Let's even take his own party card. Me started some party 2006. Emra University of America, University of Massachusetts. And I brante kwa mabetna brochira at the age of 14. Me call university. And I say NPP party na makoma wo. Do you know what I did? Me call that time virtual platform to say Ghana web near there. I started defending and speaking for NPP. And who said
that's where Wakuma, that is what you're giving.
Yes. So my sacrifice cannot then be equated to when only Mikwaje party card.
Okay. You have a point because Obibetima migrated from being a sympathizer to being a card-bearing member. That's also fair.
University for unkra money nam test cornea no come here natural. So almost sacrificing you money as young people because no good party card. You catch and said that sacrifice doesn't matter.
Okay.
It matters.
Okay.
Irrespective of your party card or not. Okay.
It's fair. So proceed from there to 2001. No, you see that. No, Obuamo that even at Bank of Ghana.
Yeah, Juma. And it's a so buy and it's a non-starter.
Okay.
Because Sabi will be soon party 21 years. Now catch them so buy and chair. Ope say when you're then on your Nabuccatineza.
I think I sometimes the uncle for can say time and name more dinner and uncle for fighting President Rawlings. And you know, before even 92, Omobe lifted ban on political party activities. That is why NPP so Omote as a club, so that they don't come under our regulation. Because under PNDC there was a law, so beyond to maintain there was a general ban on political activities.
Okay.
The argument of people who are like that, Omo Mufi sa generation, no can say. Time and they more day and now rolling sometimes. So just a boy, they were there. They had the balls to show their face and not to think about Majuma. But Dr. Bamia, those days, no, and in the comfort of Bank of Ghana, no person will be able to MPP. It's not the NDC for the road, no enjoy. Mrena ko 4 year foundation we na aben no. Afen na wa basa ni aben obedibi. And almost so China said, "Ya wa poto amena fie no. Onchi so ode bom bi ba wo ampoto amena afe." Ti ade na wo de utia ye na wo na na do akofa wo. Inti ene you cannot come and enjoy. Se na na do kwa wo ne nkokoda. That's what they say. Okay.
Me kofitonto amete. Osumi a yesimi ne de toso dunsu e na menya 36 years.
We are branch yesterday.
Yes. Me wo mami enu. Ma wo me mami enu wo Canada. Me yire wo Canada. Party obi a
oh, you don't know what that enko kase wa wo mami enu.
Oh, dabi me
use ntia. Oh, you don't know ya Canada ni o te Canada dada.
Dada, of course. I mean, ono Ghana kro ma intino. The point I'm making is me can see me so. Ena sabio meja me yire ne me ma ho na me te Ghana. Ene ye ka wono mo kasama party ya. Anopa wie numre me gina so me kasa.
Say we post ana?
No, enye post a mepe. Say me post a na me will post na me jaya na refi. I personally wrote
no,
it's not true. No. I personally wrote my resignation letter. Effective June 2021. I personally wrote my resignation letter. I had one of the most influential posts in government as a spokesperson for the country in the entire United States.
Yes, but say no. Why can say Juma now we are my by and now Mosha soon on the mass opposition of Ghana embassy. And now we are Juma embassies that and I bet this
there be the amateur on say you can be BC. You bet me go into all the details. The point I'm making to you is you were young papa ni na nanu bia o masum party futi kojo wangra pencil. Na saying papa be frame. Your friend Alex Ajimai or offenso. Either Alex Ajima or Alex a champion. What the 80 years? Me wo no frame no say abrante. Ma show TV so no radio so ni hello ni ade. E kwan a wo ye adwuma ma party me pe wasem ma hwehwe wa afa na manya number me frɛ wa baba so. Na me ni JB dan kwa na echi ye to afiase kwa me pekoma mpenso.
Okay.
The point I'm making to you is that sa papa no emra wo som party no me ne enwo. Enti se china Kristo ya adom na sa kwanya bi ba na ye ma metumidi a obi beba be ka kire me se 1970 Victor ayi mu ne ade ko ama party ne adubu ahemo ko am na me ni honti. Is that the party we want to build? Is that the party we want to build to attract young people?
Okay.
The point I'm making to you no say and now ye nim de obeba be candidate the next 10 years.
Okay.
That person may have joined the party just a 5 years ago. Party no the year hwehwe say. You be a party no mama obia obebemu aye adwumaden. Say be me sorry kwatena radio so me nim nyansa ne party panyi bia wo. Akwanya na menya na me som party no. Iti na me som party na se chena aba na ya bomidin obibi ho a obi say wo 1992 ye tua sika na wonka ho bi. Is that the party?
It shouldn't be about say when about me buy ya che me na mete order da na wo na wa che na edru. That's the point.
Who buy ya che e na wadwuma a wa ye ne obi bia ne evidence kire say wo na wo kwa obi nya obi mpo na be kan wo buy ya che asem de ye kan say ma wadwuma ni wanim kan.
Okay.
Ma wo brand ni wanim kan. Ma o competency ni wanim kan, ma o unity any wanim kan, ma o humility ni wanim kan. There are certain things a kabo ma o ye kandini. Humility, leadership skills, charismatic skills, all of these things and a combine ma obi be ye kandini. Anya mra wo ba party no. Ade Mahama chikata wa meto omo party.
Emum.
What kind of argument is that? So yes, chechire party ama mabunu abamu a nya saa kasa we ne eka.
Okay.
This ababunu no catch and say obedi party no me join queue long queue say Christo apeja ne nsa won so a wo ye Christo ni emra Joseph Potiphar yele de nsem to no so na won nam saa amane ni mu nyina obeye kandini beye ohene ewo saa kro no so saa mre na Joseph oni nuanu mu panyimfo ana
Yeah, no nuanu
emra Paul no ye so a obeye kandini na ye kan say Paul a one man tem was na edikanfo no no ye hwan se Kristo man nsaso wo abrabo mu a emfa ho ne mra oba Yesu Kristo na ye nyina ye som na obewuji yen he was 33 years old emra wo frias
okay
ne won panyimfo wo ho John the Baptist mo no mo wo ho na kandifo bebre wo ho ansa na Kristo no oba so how can anybody say
okay nti ba obi anyankopon sa wo
na John the Baptist kan was say ye hwe Messiah nanim
okay although no we penny no
or say ye hwe Messiah nanim
okay
so let nobody
and your point is say ba omi na e Messiah but you see that's
no
where
I'm not calling him a Messiah no
oh but say the want us what they have say expression say ono ni nipa obetimi age NPP party na say they okay by your argument
baby a ye we esa eda ye nini obramo akwantuo hu yaw ne amanihu ne abebresa ye wo mi ono ne kandini a obetimi adi anim e wo saa asai mu sasam no na ye ka
okay
that is what we are talking about
yeah but then that's where for questions be mu say say what honum ya we vice president because one akofa Joseph de ba Joseph wonya vice president ya na oye ni Egypt hwe de Joseph ye otimi kwaji ni nuanom nkwa solve problems create storehouses and omo wheat ni ade aduane gum e command Egypt for enti emfa say nei Dr. Bawumia as running mate say economy na hwe be bia e kwa ye wo IMF what solution is he going to offer because under being a vice president no the argument and for baby making it say yeah in fact one of Alan's video me born last week or can I say economy near ma say we had no business going back to IMF any World Bank now he knows say the same buy no meji Ghana for free IMF any World Bank because IMF for ya take Ghana economy as one of the fastest growing economies. So what happened?
Ma'am, I'll tell you what happened. The IMF told you what happened. But once the first one, we will feed the second one. The IMF can almost say Ghana's economy, Ghana's economy has been exacerbated by exogenous factors. Who can IMF na report our buyer or see Unyanum joy for ne busa. Said baby a Ghana adri. Why na di Ghana drew? And IMF mame penny no can say. Baby a Ghana drew no Ghana nam quantine so they were doing their best. Na baby o ma drew no mo na di drew na ye exogenous factors. I didn't think na ye can IMF asemo. Na no de ye fro. Empo say ye exogenous. Say ye endogenous. See near the buy, say near the buy, ya jitum, ye be. But the point I am making to you, say, you can't say that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Let me explain it. One of the fundamentals of our economy is that we are an open economy. Open economy, ye near ma ye dini crania de ba or manimuno. Emu wahamu abupain edu watching. And ye coffee free amanone edeba. And only my ye a weak or a vulnerable economy. So what I say, I say, ujina honsono or na chipupo. Ana ye ba ye the SCA ye bia san ye beya ye mube miano ye edi bi ne ye free bibi FX forex reserves sika udigu edemu a se wokọ ahokyere ne ahohihia mu a eno na wobekọ akọfa bi na wode akọ adwaman so na wode akọkra ne ma ba ye ba ye beto 6.3 billion and ye pija mu call 9.8 billion dollars. That is one of the things we did. Other things I hear and say So we economy ni bejina. Chisa uma exchange inflation rate no eba from. Enema mu ne to a yeto no ne ntem so no uma ne ba from. Ye hwan so e de ba from. Ye nyina ye hu ye. Bosiabo interest rate da so. Eso uma ne ba from. Ye sa ne ma ni nyina. Ama ye nyina ye hu se ampa exchange rate na ye stable. Inflation eba from interest ba from. Apart from that, wo hwe wo economy no na hoodin a enya wo behwe ne kese a we saw economic growth of 7% average.
Yeah, but under that time no, now you IMF program as okay.
Oh,
the Mahama IMF program no call 2015 no. Ne mobile 2018 we were still under IMF.
And if you
Mahama, the argument has been made. Ne say IMF program in T and I managing year no.
If you Mahama Tenefi, because in the unfortunate events or when you abandon 2024, Obeba be meet IMF program.
Yes.
It is the whole year IMF time who he and you want Tenefi ni into us. Because IMF year ya come here be end 2026. So Mahama when he abandon in the unfortunate instance, the first 2 years, he will be under IMF. It is a yentimi fa we are under IMF yentimi fa cancer media. And you want Tenefi. Do you get the point that I'm making to you?
Yeah, but you see, but it's the same question goes to you people though. Because Mahama call IMF 2015.
No.
Okay, but okay, yeah, be lecture upon lecture against Mahama for going to IMF.
IMF.
You came to do lecture upon lecture for going to IMF. Meanwhile, the genius ba omi asan de come
IMF. It's interesting how enkomo ayedi. Ya me pesa wo twe wadwene siso ne se. Me nyan kan se o how be my ene enko IMF. De me ka kire o ne se wo se de ye ya na ye bone na de ekoduru o na me kire o se enye sa na tie.
Okay.
Na mum se ye IMF no. Se ye ka se ye be free IMF, ma IMF o muntimi kire nsam mu achi. Ghana has a right to leave IMF anytime it wants.
That is true.
And you know, say you decided say you best stay within that program, no. And you timi ye near my free SHS, and all the other policies I can't say, So what are we talking about? Say Mahama.
Are you saying say Mahama de wanye de mu ye
no, I'm not talking about Mahama. The argument is say beto Mahama IMF. And I may say you beto Mahama IMF nearby anya ye de near see be yana. And I buy no Mahama homegrown solutions no the choir no no, we did what we had to do. We did
so what is the growth now munya in 2017 2018 no, it has nothing to do with IMF a more solution based.
Say it has everything to do with a combination of factors. Of course, who IMF mu you were certain near maybe ebe chichiro ewo IMF now work on more or less what it really tries to do is to make you disciplined. That's what it tries to make you do. And Nesikaya Abbey, I am 600 million abano. The next 600 million by November. And so no more 600 million be mine. Omo per se who show discipline. Discipline. That's what they want you to do. And IMF for na be can say adwuma mo ba ye mo be ye de na wo ho a mo beto aso ne de mo ankasa mo de be kan ho no ye ya dwene mu no na ekoyi e na wo how aba.
Okay.
O how no e na ye friend exogenous factors.
Just external factors.
External factors. Enti wankasa wu ni hawo. Enti no say brofo na o kan o say it has been exacerbated. But
you see, how you see the word exacerbated, I don't touch. Let's say problem or problem. Yeah, but so much. Let's say you were growing.
No.
Exacerbation by
No. I want to abandon statement. I say abandoning can say we were completely out of the woods. Abandoning can be a da. Abandoning said near see a quietness. So we were on the path. We were on the trajectory. Abandoning can say we were perfect. Never. We have never said that.
Okay.
Near what quietness so we were still an open economy, that still depended 80%. But you needed to put in place some macroeconomic indicators to ensure, say, foundation, but don't say the foundation was entirely ready and done. No, we've never said that.
Okay.
And until the IMF say, your woes, your challenges were exacerbated by the exogenous factors. Mamima, a very typical example. Petrol, ye kokra eba. Before 2020, before 2021, in Tokane by Nebada Ben,
Ukraine in Tokana.
Na petrol bosumi biya ye kokra, a free amanoneba. $200 million a month. And yet, my main kind of petrol po, your friend refined products because your gas oil, your gasoline, your other
aviation fuel, kerosene, petroleum products,
fuel products, they $200 million a month. And to buy no. Now, you hear $400 million a month. I'm giving you an example of the exogenous factor. IMF for Kahwasem.
It's now exogenous. So be say more NPP for the bro for the say from now.
Okay, the exogenous na se say or how be a wa bontinia enye wona odi saa or how no buy. Ena enchiremu ne say kane no nanka wokokra petrol $200 million bosomi. And now say Russia, Ukraine, and Tokwane buy anything. Petrol ne sa ho niema no bo so. Enti say no, chisa wokokra $400 million. The same metric now here no. Tonnage ane de ba no 374,000 metric tons. And here every month for our consumption. And on about to 200 million. No. That same tonnage, now we were buying it for 400 million.
Okay.
It's if you're fan say, oh, 900 billion edaw with them. And no na would ya good them say unya how abekwa yiso. Wunim say how no baako ne say eso koto fan wo na fan wo no the 20 cedis na bosumi bi abekwa koto. Ti wo kote kakra, wa kote kakra. Afei no fan wo ne nko abo no eko 40. And the first now got 23, so I say so got saying 40. And sika na that them no enya so ne be shine time.
Yeah.
Sa sika na so shine no. Now we see the no ahoden no kofo.
Yeah, I think I know the uncofo bebre tiase. I think the point in Mahama time fan go bon kosrana. Because Mahama as far as I can remember, President Kufuor time you call $157 per barrel. $157.
If we can go and look at the data. I don't have all the Kufuor time. You call 157.
I remember Kufuor time.
Now, we can go and look at that.
At the top of
you
my
157 there, so but we can go and look at
$157 per barrel. I remember.
The point I am making is say, go and check. And maybe a farm will walk so within a short period of time. Go and check what happened. Go check it, and maybe a fan will be a drama, so no check it. They happen. Me masters. One of the case studies are here the solar system in Japan. And Emra fan will walk through at a certain time. No, the case study shows a man near maybe sign with Japan as an example. Almighty American po started feeling it. So why are we creating the impression say how no?
Okay.
How no see America, IMF na World Bank Standard and Poor, Moody's now more downgrade So we read Moody's report now. The first paragraph, that is what they say.
Okay. Fine, Kofi Tonto. Yeah, movie ho. Then the question is, at then as a CAE, but with all the credentials I'm okay. Why is he not solving problem? I won't say CAE.
I don't want to solve a problem.
What solve problem no?
If what see, so what can say about me and solve a problem? I bear me. If we say, and now me know can say abroach me na ote. Uko ye no, enye heaven. Woni me be ya adwene. Enya better. Only me be adwene. First na me catch us enya better now say na tonto. Say no buy wa hu. But enya better no. Ye wo niam ba ko mienu bi a ema wa brabo no emu ye mre. Ana me boa. There are certain aspects of your life. Dabi me nka say bibia wo Ghana. I am saying say wo se onye hwe. Ana me kira wo say wo ko America wo ti wo sisi yi. Ene wo pia unkuta wo card. Everything that we know, and you're linked to a card, and you're linked to a social security number.
Inti
say, ufi say American sons no ya a demo kesiye pa ne Ghana. Baku no. Said there is a blueprint be a ya to wa BBS siso.
Na say me be won to omo. Mo na say omo di 4th July over 200 years of omo.
Of course. Because we are fire to omo men can I will never say that.
Okay.
The American say yenam kwan bi so. Wo so wonye hwe. And I'm say yenam kwan bi so ene anya hwe. Almost 17 million Ghanaians omo qualify because omo qualify so omo sabeka Ghana card. 19 million or so. Emu 17 million in Saka. 500,000, I mean about 800,000 ya printed omo ntimi meje. 500,000 or so is that pending level. For the first time in our history, we are building the foundation for the economy.
Okay, understood. But why should the people come and collect? When are they approach example?
I know they NHI for no more. I'm just yes, we will divert
example.
Why you don't know?
Ghana Post. Most more improving postal service. Mail it to people. Why should they come and collect it?
One thing that we all don't know. Anybody listening to me should go and read about the machine system in America. The machine era. America is not what we deem it to be. Yenhunu say America no. A process na dia be drew baby a drew. America is not what America was even 20 years ago. So yeah analysis be a yenhunu say
yet Cynthia then I'm also more improving at the end of Ghana.
And my example say we have come from 0 to 17 million people on the Ghana card. We have come to a point to say who if you last maybe by US na me twika nam and some baby police if we jina me jam say masem ne say almost say oma bo me plate na share omo insurance database mu e kire say me insurance na wu. Police what mom catch them.
Okay.
Some insurance and then me to me to me water me phone so me to me ECG me phone so me can see a drew baby.
Okay, but no dey na what dance na mo ban part. If you talk electricity with your phone so me baby amete. Oh yeah, me baby amete. Those back in the days na me te sakumo no. Me to phone so, yeah?
For ECG new platform and how
new platform, but you see me baby I'm credit. Yes, yeah, to credit.
Well, what's okay there?
Oh, me NTAC. Go and ask. Yeah, talk digital. And in your money digital no ban but
digital buy. It will be blasphemous for anybody in Baumias camp to say or on a digital buyer. No.
Okay.
What we are saying is that the world has moved from the first industrial revolution to the fourth industrial revolution.
Okay.
What it means is that kanena nanke dia soso ni ade ye nieme bi no. Ene ya pagyamu ama ya bedru AI. Enti se wo ya aban a ye obibi abrofo kasam ye say leapfrog. Mining can croning in puntuo no. First in America, nanko be our home phone. Me ba America 21 years ago. Now you use dial-up, AOL. Now your home phone. Into a girlfriend be cry with school. Ojin a number no attre go paper so. Who be drew no a friend. And then
America Ghana home phone question Ghana cry level.
Me explaining leapfrog no to you. Now Ghana no yeah bano. You see say yes you started with communication center. na home phone no mako bi wo ho ba ameye so popular to say the cell phone ahead. And what it means is that you jump that home phone technology no straight to iPhone. I mean straight to cell phones. And on your friend leapfrog development. Enti Ghana drew baby a yenti min kasa America ye A B C D E F. Enti yaso be A B C D E F. Okay. You have to jump from A to A be a F. But to do that, you need to lay the foundation and lay the systems to be able to do that. And nunti and let's say me NHIA card, me ball star 9011 hash, and NHIS prompt in the buy. Say renew your NHIS.
Okay.
So my point is,
yeah, I know the name. I think it was later.
There was several anyway, and then Ghana.gov, and then me know say Ghana.gov. A lot
I
of
see, and Kofosi me Musa saying in practical.
How is it not practical?
Mahama said, "Tio, Mokasha Mahama, Koya say could Dubai." He say, "Yeah, we road. You know, be road we go chew. We don't go chop road. 80 card no say anyway. I agree with you. Say it's very beneficial. An example, how my broche, yeah, casa broche, a glass and quania. They want to be like them. Dubai for want to be like them. Singapore want to be like them. Everything is digitized now. And now Ghana, who could be a bank account to cry, Ghana card it's a good thing because a to me digital footprint of everybody transacting business anywhere. There's a trail of it. It's good.
I like what you just said. Transact business. When you are transacting business, what are you doing?
Yeah, so we are doing business. You are creating
because so you can't be focus on a conduit. A quantity yet to hold the fast bibi. Because when you say conduit now, you cannot do certain things.
Okay.
Tina maybe can catch you say America economy in the that's from any year the say or my yen she be bria to one if you go to car. You don't need $40,000 to go and buy a car. Mebwa. If you say ya ye quantity ni bi da ho your friend a credit system. And that social security so. And nunti no utimi kwame ehu credit worthiness. Me e gina so e de ma o car na utia na kakra. Is that not an economy? So how can anybody tell me say yanwe card? So cause yanwe card na wonti asam na say.
Okay.
Because I know
if you are saying it's a Ghana card, then one confirm my build the credit a business.
In fact, I'm telling you for a fact. What Ghana government is doing now is that we are doing an integration system. So we have integrated the NHIA, the SNIT, GRA, NHI, and then NHIA, and a passport. You're integrating it now.
Okay, no, home. Who integrity Ghana card need to passport? I just say Ghana card no bet me there 2 coin na mobile.
Debut.
Oh, to me friend 2 coin cofitonto. Why you?
Mami chira hono Mr. Mami chira hono. Baumia kan nipa be branti ase. Baumia said say you will be a friend IOTS, a international airport system. Na ye the Ghana card na koka ho as a form of identification say tieniye. When you are coming into Ghana, you can use your Ghana card as an alternative to enter into Ghana. As an alternative, yanka say, ubetimi de 2 kwan akọ wiase amano no de ka to aso ne say, ye wo ECOWAS system ayaji atum say, ye nyina ye be use one card. Enu nti na obeka hwe ye Ghana card na ya twero ECOWAS wo so no. Because ye susu dwene hu said that chi bia sa agreement na yanya agiatum na bebam enti say ECOWAS ne de ebemu a you can use it to travel within the ECOWAS system. Okay. But as it stands,
any passport said they are some communicators and they can say Ghana card no is replacing passports.
No.
If I Ghana communicators the card Ghana airport to crowd the Ghana card but what to say?
No. It's not a replacement of passport. That's never the case. It is an alternative to a passport. In the event, say, oh, back Ghana, maybe a winya or how be near there. To say last time, me near Bakuba, and our friend Mr. Kofi, Makoduna, accidentally, and one of the journalists were TV stations back home. And on the card, no, the passport are not share in the pocket, and what they call share washing machine. It's in the passport, yam. Into I'm so Ghana card. No, see, I'm saying then use the Ghana card to come home. Because my friend embassy say yeah passport for man. I bet check. It is some Ghana card there. Fabra, and yes, I just a travel certificate man. And only a faster. And also more Ghana card. And I'm saying take the Ghana card and come. That is the alternative usage of the Ghana card. It is not to replace a passport. Never. You can't replace a passport.
No. I'm happy say we got that one out of the way because the initial communicators now information they Ghana card baby replacing passports. You are telling us hey, no,
it's not going to replace passport. No, it's not the case. No.
Good. Because we say we can approach us and approach ukuta maybe a state idea. Ubeti media to internally. But externally, until you point a Ghana card to be as ECOWAS. Ubeti media anti ECOWAS mu.
Yeah, no crane effective.
Effective.
But your card no preempting says agreement. What's agreement in the
so you've even gone ahead of that technology, no?
Yes. Agreement in the I think several years in me. But a effective. And your card and send a effective. I don't think the ECOWAS at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Mato as may read the messages in the actual here, but and conformation can just say Rose need the next week with Jania MC Diabobe.
Oh, now yeah.
The people are very particular about Rose Ntino. Next week, but when you have my Paul the social, I send a message. So let me read it for you. I say, tell Kofi that no amount of damage control to make Bawumia look attractive to Ghanaians will work. Bawumia has failed totally, and he has crashed the economy of Ghana into a mess. Please tell Kofi Tonto say if Bawumia has any better magic to offer to the economy to be better, this is the time. Why does he want to become president before doing what he was called to bring his magic to do? Bawumia is very incompetent and running away from his own shadow. He just does not understand the basics of economic fundamentals of Ghana. Please, can Kofi Tonto tell us when will his boss rearrest the dollar that has broken jail? Also, when will his boss account for the PDS scandal that he was involved in? Kofi should stop throwing construction stone into the ice this afternoon. On our Americans, will say this afternoon.
Also say. President Mahama by account for Airbus scandal. No bas. He say ISP say okofa ni nuana bagana. What? Say ISP say okofa President Mahama nuana bagana.
Ni nua ben.
Unse ni nuana Airbus scandal ne by UK for
I just saw government official 1, government official 2, government official
no. Me say ISP reporter why here on their page. You can go and check it. Who said the laws requires that the ISP every quarter be put up a report. You can go and check it on the report. Or interdict, sir. I say I didn't ban over face the cases.
Yeah, but Mahama. So why are you bringing Mahama to it?
No. When you won't follow case in case ni say office
government official 1. Allegedly, that was never before the court. It wasn't admitted in court. It's in our case. I have not followed the case. I followed the case.
What was not
in the court? In the court records.
Yeah.
Mahama, it was an alleged statement made by Obi. Say he was representing Mahama to say there. Kofi Nyante TV video announce koye you say. Meji we the akwa office of the president for. Here say mpacho. If you don't bring Mahama into it, his name was not mentioned in the track record, in the court record. I'm saying somebody who claims to be close to him. Mahama was never mentioned.
PDS, you know, or come we bought about me, baby.
And also about me,
you see what I was doing. Was I was exposing his absurdity. The absurdity. Tina na me exposing possibly so absurd. Catch her and tell me bausta. Me ba beton. Me dini juma kasa. Catch her no.
Unya be man no. Uni abema NDC ni NPP de who's the minister mo yenta for mo kotena no chikroma we na be settle mo ni problem but he said that Baumia so be chi dollar no want to me anche no and na city na break jail and which is also
we can go into runabout on this issue.
But I think the fundamental point is making self Baumia incompetent. It had intina. Edumani at the man no say vice president owing to me and you're not person obey president. What new is he going to do? I think that's the
know what America. I can bet my last dollar so to Obama and Biden. One of the promises Biden made was to solve the economic issues. But Biden, by one of the major challenges are inflation issues. To the extent, say, America, for the first time in 40 years, inflation was almost 9%. Does that mean Biden was incompetent? Or does that mean there was exogenous factors? Affecting we are America come. Look, the year catcher on say Baumia buy no bekan say me na me can say the fundamentals are weaker, your exchange rate will expose you, and no credit me na me can me boa. That is when you have a case. But I have told you, say, it is the case, say, fundamentals near weaker, exchange rate will expose you. The exchange rate now you go through is because and near maybe ever boy and fundamentals ni guye. And I'm my examples. Is it the case, say, now you talk petrol 200 million and you cut on 400 million? Is it the case, say, freight, says a 20-inch freight, first, no, now $600 a call almost $10,000. Is it the case, say President Biden can say the global freight companies are overly charging we say exorbitant profits and they affected the whole world? Is it the case, say Germany and Britain are cover near Mabano, Ukraine in Tokano, Emma Munya shortages in gas. It's my production work also. It is a car free Germany automatically the car no because production cost went high in Germany. So indirectly, even though the direct effect was on Germany, because here car free Germany and is it the case? So wouldn't him sa case now and how can the worker? And teach me the American mubakwa enya no kre. Is it the case? It's American po. We have shortages to the extent say certain mukra now near the binto. Is it the case?
Okay.
I mean, what is this?
Okay, so your point is not about economy issues, it's not about mere incompetence by external issues.
It is a fact of global phenomenon.
Okay.
See, and Ghana phone kwan and global phenomenon. One last example. They used to cite Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso say, the Ukraine war no escape a jump Cote d'Ivoire ni Burkina na. Who's that awesome no majaka? Unim de dra. Because Cote d'Ivoire echo IMF. Omo call IMF no masem omo de call any say, "Tama na niema boy din no. Omo no ye price subsidy." And you will see say omo inflation no ankosuru because now buying so niema na sene. Enti ama omo sika na egu dem no asa enti IMF onye den omo moa omo. Enti now if you say we compare Cote d'Ivoire any Ghana inflation now you see say yeah inflation na shoot about Cote d'Ivoire they are stagnant. Is it because of my price increment? No, but they had price stability. Two, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, Togo, all the francophone countries, almost use one currency.
Yeah,
and almost effect on the currency, safer, versus effect on one currency CD. Can you compare the two?
Okay.
It's in near maybe Ohana say obi ya. Adanko dada dream intro send your baya obenya de enti baumia de they can slice and dice it all they want. Obia ni wa obetimi agu no hofi. That is the bottom line.
Okay. My mama will answer some of the questions, but person will answer way mama because last week Alan and Crawford by any Ken Crawford we asked them particular areas. But yeah economy near the job creation. What will Baumia do? Because meaning said NAPCO was Baumia baby. obviously NAPCO no egu. So
because NAPCO was a stopgap measure, just like gold for oil.
You don't man can't say NAPCO yes.
And if you when I went reading here, you should go back and read.
And you're reading. It's what you told every Ghanaian.
No,
it's what you told every Ghanaian.
Yeah, NAPCO, we said NAPCO is a 3-year program. Urefi. That NAPCO is a 3-year stopgap program, and then omuria yebe pese yadu omubegu other opportunity government so. Enipa 100,000 yetimi di mo 30,000 pen na yede omu egu so. Omo maka ni nyina ntimi anye we say. What I can agree and say the NAPCO policy, we can look at it again. Nebia, you're making some minor changes. For example, what we can do is Efia owns a company. Efia needs to employ 3 people. But Efia
go ahead.
Okay. Efia doesn't have a Sikana obeti media employ 3 people or Sika obeti media employ 2 people. The third person, Efia yire no ho a obeti me anya 30% be at their money pan and 50% of the salary. Now kayade sa NAPCO employee no akoka. Enti afia tua kakra na aban na soso kakra. With the hope say NAPCO worker ne buama afia company ni stabilize here. Then afia fully absorbs the NAPCO worker. So on the metro. Now no, it is not the burden of ABR, the government, to take on that employee. But the private entities are omuhia employees initial stages no need all the resources abai no the omoko kan and then gradually that private company will absorb the worker.
Okay, NAPCO ya say collapse, and we all know, we don't even need you people to admit.
Okay.
Munim say cause financial loss.
How is it a financial loss?
Because Sadia Yagu.
Oh no, they offer.
What is the value that Ghana as a nation? What did we get?
We can ascertain the value. You bet me your analysis to ascertain the value. But me ni say sebe sika e dia ma Ghana ni bebunu so mfanto aduane eni no e sika ahye bukwa.
E bi na se mo pese mo che sika e kofiton do mo pese mo che sika. Let's depend ade o ho mo betimi a che na mo pese mo cha said they be a yet for value addition is in terms of what the expectation was, what you ended up giving, what the results we got.
I don't dispute that. Me no near chinye na make sure say we can all agree say the policy can be enhanced. And I make my example how we can enhance the policy. But me free say ekoboa Ghana ni bi asetena mu dada asetena de it cannot necessarily be quantified as waste.
Okay.
But we can look at the enhancement aspect of it. And then make.
Okay. I remember back to job creation. So by Branch Abia send a message very by the way, very interesting. Pa will you see if you have you noticed that Kofi Tonto internet is very stable since I only start here. No, if it were Alan Chamantene others or more campaign team on bar. A sound. See if this is all the type of skimming that can happen just to help one candidate. Because mona mukuta digitization in Tiron. Alan ni antaso Alan ni papa in internet can ni papa te. Also the oba the jinasu 24/7 na bo captain.
You if ye musa say Alan ni pa no ba no te hin no jina hin na no kasa. Me no kase mo Canada abonten so na me no kase.
This week here on am Ghana and Vicheno wo Canada.
No Canada abonten so abra.
This week here on am Ghana
me peja window na head dan esi won say Canada dan esi.
Obi ehu da bia wa chire. Ye hu No, I'm not saying that now. I'm tempted to believe that mumia internet. Mumia internet. Internet. Just benefit by umia.
Now, if you want to say, yes, me cramming to me fee Ghana bill. Urefi, and I want to.
Maintain.
Yeah, I'm ranting any bit in an amphibian. Me need the medical or Ghana na. Me take Ghana na. Me watch them and I miss this riska.
Na say bia no de bia so munim so waja wadwuma na wa betna Ghana. Eh campaign.
I was see a Jimmy Grata if you say, oh, if you are making some children, my brother, who him no. I even introduced my cousin to you. The Otemano. He owns one of the biggest freight in Ghana. I mean,
madam lawyer, unia lawyer no.
Minia lawyer no crowd. I know how resourceful he is.
Yeah, minimum. Yeah,
apart from that, of course, and son, my cousin, also only one of the biggest reefer companies in Ghana. Aduane a de go fridge mu ni ade nyina ba. Nti sabio me nakwa. I have a passion for what I do. That is why since 2006 I may enter University of Massachusetts. Ahomachi bia na me sorry tie wo afia na me benimo. Me tie wo news. Me wi amatia da kabre. Frempon manso ansana papa ya ekwo ba jesi. Ansana makutie Peace FM makutie recorded kokro. No,
so your point is because kakra wo pedi.
Of course. Oh, if you me told me fear canning. I was 27 years old when I bought my house in Fitchburg. It is
Ghana for Ghana the cash.
Down payment.
Yeah, and I saw you have down payment. Yeah, Ghana, so down payment and Ghana near the twice as you.
Oh, if you me can Ghana some de make sure on say at that young age, a chrome hana yen na yetino, America hana yetino, sikanim pono or to dying on mortgage. It is the system. I'm saying that I was responsible enough to have done it. Anna me ba chrome and so sebe me bo me bre ye ko suku. Corporate America. So what I am doing it out of passion. And I menya adofo ne abusuafo a they believe Sekofi de nyame de adua wo no nso betimi aboa. Come and help. We will support you with our business.
Are you saying say ba we need to say normal position wonye
because because I have the qualities, the competence to execute. I have done it before. Wakasa bibi o TV so ni radio so for 25 years no. Echna ye fro say be minister wonye. Dabio ye fro say be minister wonye. Na okoye no tell say
me because me dey politics.
If you say minister kra na, me point ni say ye wo Ghana adwuma bi ye osom.
Oh now say a friend be that mama rejected. Me
I know say wunya certain positions ma rejected, but be at that point in your life. The point I'm making is say ye wo nipa bebre o ma bo mo bre dru baby a they accept something. Not because of, but I believe in leadership.
Not because of a comment about.
Yes, I believe in leadership. It is my passion. So I will accept it to live up to my passion. I know in say a comment me because I think another example say a common sama met me at na medjuma. So be manye or the 4 krana de me do beto aduane de any problem.
Okay.
But eye ope na afie time ahomachi 2006 as an 18-year-old boy na me da ahomachi sorry, tie Ghana news no na position na me pe me sa tamana na minimi no.
Okay.
It is a passion. Tama na me sorry go and check Worcester at the age of 22 me sorry every Saturdays evening to radio so
program so I understand.
Yes, that time near position for 8 years.
Okay.
Was it because I wanted a position?
Okay.
So
any uni abema kofi tonto to bo ma make a message uni abema Paul is also cry NDC thick and thin. I only only message I was sending. Say as for my brother Kofi Tonto, he's very competent and smart, but he's working for an incompetent boss.
That's fine, but at least Paul admits it because
at least I say NDC you are very competent, you are smart.
Because when if you me
don't believe at the point.
No, I'm not. What video were you actually? Yes, sir. Ghana for be better near maybe I say. Now, me catch you say, Obi the matter of indicators was super me. Said the medium pomini, Miss Resre. If you are refi, say African Youth Excellence. Urefi. Me ye AYE.
Yeah. I think I used to do something with you on that.
Elizabeth Warren, the governor of Massachusetts. Elizabeth Warren and so the congressman of Massachusetts, all the way. Awarding me for my leadership skills. Now me bringing young people across the United States together.
Do so crack as on him so you're competent.
Yeah.
And
I because one can hear my adwuma ne yede enipa bitimi kan sem bi na hye wakoma se I mean how what I say but akonya ba meso me man
why adwuma kakra
of course
so ufie kra wo se wato wo de rent kra se no kra wo je aga na ona ne
ya de ma ton di hu sika da
we ke wo so de rent na ka wo ga ne da bia kakra ba na waje adi so
yeah okay nyaminti yeah nakwa okay yeah let's go back. I know there was just by the bar. Yeah.
Okay. Me say about job creation. So, but Smith, Hinkra, or say Baumia ne belidi. On the onim said the okosu na Baumia. Abranti we so say if you abusa hands, I then de bia mo attack Baumia. So mo munim. Kwame Ishak Berry no. And now scratch coffee no say if ya Vice President Baumia want to tell us say he had zero influence in the current government and na just say watchna or no be president and obetimi aye bibia na no osre account is very
I want to address that issue. I want to address that issue. You see, if you are sabio, manu dasumina so. Otuwe uyoba worry for mebwa. Say, oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Just said that has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, mommy, come on, say who they tell them?
Make you point. It has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, me too. Me a bear mama worry.
Was that Bema is okay?
Yeah, me make a point to be to you.
Okay.
Se sebe and we are form pa ya wo mo se ntafo. Se omu bie adwuma baako a. Atapanyi e wo kwan obefa so arane company no. Dan e kwan a atakakra e befa so arane company. No two people are the same. President Obama no ane Biden na ye adwuma. Okoya Biden enam ne kwan so. Any President Mahama mpo obedi omampanyi eni troni na ana oka kire nkofo bi se mu anam ne President Mills ye adwuma nyina mo nkotena nchen wo refi.
O sheda ka kire omo. He just didn't appoint them.
Well, now one appoint him.
So he wants a different
Have
team.
you heard Kwaku and you the whole story or can't say people called him?
I know.
So we have decided on you that you are not coming here again. But even apart from Kwaku Mokotenanchen, President Mahama Bayi was chatting on one path. Anamebwa. So why are we saying say ya yi me say many candifo na me yi obi so onye me deputy a many the final decision maker. Yes, me how ni mama ne nyina no yemfa so amabedi ekire no. Look,
but say one say because people are saying that because constitutional man opposition be say or your head of economic management.
It's not the constitution. The constitution doesn't. It's a convention.
Convention, fine.
It's a convention.
But he's the head of economic management, in which position he's never disputed or he's never refused to accept. And he as chairman of economic management, that's what people are asking him. Say, economy chair. Say, blame you.
And I make sure say the economic advisory team. What you do is you make an advisory recommendation. So perhaps what more central for me say ascertain advisor Bawumia Ekufuado. Na yemfa ebia mu percentage sign Ekufuado ye adwuma.
Okay.
Are
you by that insinuating say or advising a particular direction and it wasn't taken by maybe Ken Ofrenda?
No, I'm not saying that.
Because I've heard that in the grapevine.
No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that say if you are no TA, say you say oh now you're CEO of a company, now me your deputy. Matsudie ni say wo wani swade hunu na me boa wa ma abam. Enye mema ni so ade hu. Enti ye wa afutuo bi wo ha me de bema wo a wo befa. Ene ye wa afutuo bi wo ha wo mfa. What you say? Ena empo afutuo ni bi wo ha wo fa mpo no a. Ne mfa so de e ba no mpo no. Utimi gina brane ka se wo de a na enya wo de a.
Okay.
Enti you cannot judge a person by saying, say, wow, you obi abedi echire no. Wona so nipa na ye kandini ni how nyina.
Okay.
I mean,
fair enough.
How
fair
do you
enough.
do that?
Fair enough. Say someone didn't the presidency has a name.
The president is the president.
A punished Baumia for the sins of Nanado.
That's what I'm saying. Sanka mo beboa yen ya. Munya da analysis ne man independently. Then ye betimi aka say Baumia na aye papa we, Baumia na aye boni we. Because as economic advisory team no, we are, you take your advice to the economic committee.
Okay.
The economic committee no present your advice to cabinet. So who vice president? So let me give you an example. So vice president will say, let's take this policy direction. So the economic advisory will meet committee. Management team will meet. We are no more the next committee, a friend economic committee, because parliament cabinet, there were several subcommittees. That economic committee, no more they cabinet table. Into you, vice president, who the cabinet table hobby. Now you have two cabinet, na cabinet decide. They said, "Dear, what they buy na ye advisory no." Yajia tunwa ye de ye juma na say ye mfanya den enye juma.
Okay. Okay. Don't fair enough. I think we will emphasize that point. They're not a Kofi Boateng Christ support the economic team. It's just an advisory team. They cannot force their policies on government. You know, Baumia could not do anything but to advise Abino. Job creation answers our question. I say a lot of young people no more pay juma. Digitization I say well potential job area betimi create. But mon shadam nka what jobs ben am be create no solution Ghana for pay.
Metiasie pa me no ya adwene. On say apart from the conventional jobs aban no air try so be creating. Esa aban no etimi call the fourth industrial revolution asemo anameka. Where aban ni betimi adru baabi a emebunu no be creating modern economy. Because on say yeah economy no and yet when it comes to economics there were different sophistication levels. So what Ghana, the Brookings Institute, I classify and say your complexity level no from bar. It's yen production ne your fruit juice ne sane maniamano occasionally no be who adie ba could be. So your sophistication level no ewo from. Say cry na yes Akufo-Addo de 5 car manufacturing assemblies aban. Who said the first stage of it is the assembly. Then you graduate into production or manufacturing. Till at least now we have 5 assemblies in Ghana. Gradually within the next 5 to 10 years, and they will graduate into manufacturing. Because you have to train and get people equipped to be able to manufacture. You have to also build the sub-region economy to be able to take the products now. So the first thing about say, we need to find a way to increase the sophistication level. So I don't think we introduce the fourth industrial revolution.
Tonto, spare us the technicalities. Yeah, the NSA. Also, no, we Ghana for the jobs. How you are going to do it? No, we don't care. Jobs.
You cannot create jobs where a human wuyen. As soon as you na ebano kuma. So who create fruit juice? Now obi create iPhone. Fruit juice the ABR 10 and ABR $2 ne bro. iPhone the $15 ne bro. I mean $1,500 ne bro. That's sikano etimi be economy nimu ema adwuma ba than do create. So why increase the sophistication level? You cannot create the needed jobs. For example, Ghana, Adia Bakwa, ye pesi yeshe. And I'm being very careful because my Juma says here is not to come and sell policies about neighbor. But idea about say one. There were some of the brilliant young people in the country. And then you improve your infrastructure in terms of a network, internet near there. And then
Dr. Baumia na digital. Hey, Kofi Tonto. Dr. Baumia na Mr. Digital. Na Mr. Digital no ba be catch ya tia bonti sa na improving internet. A simple internet e bi na branch and send a message no pa. Say simple internet tie na no na branch ba ko business man bi che mu say. Wo hwe Asia for na the kind of economic exposure na e ma omo rise you know was began by internet. Internet no but yeah simple internet.
It's not true, but but it's not true. You see, when you look at see, meaning say account.
Yeah, internet crowd. What do you call crowd? Ton what do you ton internet? So ton what TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Internet don't got a problem. How do you expect people to? So young men need to create jobs for themselves.
If I'm not near you, contributed, but I'm saying that if you look at the chabos and how they developed as a whole garment. But the point I'm making is Abane Baye was laid one of the investment back why you pay the laying of fiber optics. And now I know say telephony as an example. You have created 1,008 telephony sites, expanding access to internet and data. But
you better also next week. Your time now so about 10 no. But I don't know. Someone am create is expansion and telcos no, and they create your money. I will be and also home fans.
Telcos no infrastructure muyo. And I buy no one infrastructure. Oh yeah.
Okay, to where government infrastructure.
Yes, I buy telephony, for example. You don't need any Huawei for yeah. Nancy Okuja to a black or different be by as one no church. It's the telephony. And no, you know Huawei, any CTINC, and or more creative telephony site, 1,000 of them. But the point I'm making from Anunsi, the American say, one of the things I perceive say, a crime ben ye bit in your faswa. Sa a juma we are India for a bidder than. How can we? Ebi wa Ghana, but a crime ben ye bit me afaso I expanding on. There's this company remotely. Omo Ghana, ye Ghana for young people be omo UK. And oma be remotely. It's remotely no oma pe Ghana for boys, young people be about 30 or more office. And omo ye juma companies for UK.
Now who said this week omo recruiting for more family workers?
Yes. So what we want to look at is if we can create many of such jobs or such companies, then you create a different sophistication level and you leave it for the young people to employ other young people. Because Abano cannot continue to expand its payroll. It's impossible. Okay. And we need to find innovative ways of using fourth industrial revolution methods like remotely and such companies, give them the resources, bring them to the center. Because one of the challenges, they say, so obi tikaswa, na company no East Legon or problem. You need to center all of them a circle so that obefa one car to just the destination. The baby will be access to the
internet.
Easy.
Tonto, you better idea ways to next week because you see. Mahama and a digital center. Oh, you see one casa baby I don't want to the digital center na one momo manages this year no. Guy o manebo amamoye communication minister no mo abandon a factory. Nkrumah factories be no more abandoned. No more turning into Ghana Digital Center. So it fits perfectly into plan now. But I agree with you with internet. No say. It's not just about an office, but we internet now. It's a fantastic. But I mean, messages we ma wansa na wa compare. Because now me person go for video link no normal busa questions for Baumia. But Edmond and so UK no see if I don't think Baumia can lead NPP in 2024 elections because it's not too strong
at as a crucial situation, we need someone who can take bold decisions to take the country forward. And that is Honorable Kennedy Japan. And yet, Dr. Bawumianti, that is one message for you there. People can inroads no make. And that brings me to my last question, whether Munya afraid of Ken and Namone Ken Beka negotiate at a point. And Godfrey Salom. Or see, you are talking about dollar. Do you have a dollar? What is happening in the world? You don't even have any ideas because it's here Ghana na no. Yeah, share any economy papa bia obi betimi aka say obibi yeah fighting for bibia. Ebinum so de omo ka say any position Dr. Babia de be mountain na still ogunum say wo ye de oye farm apam. Or say what are you waiting for? Tell your man vice president, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Amos Kwachino, we need a practical leader like a Champo, Rollins, Kennedy, Japan. These are the people. Now, Dr. Baumiamo, the Omina, theory for, and Omdinamu Abedu, and Omugusu, Eduma. Charles Kala, and was if ya Ghana Digital Festival, any idea? Charles Kala, I think Abrante or UK, Kofiton, there was a Muhuno, Mushian, because this is a young man. I think he's the first person started say he was trying to do like Twitter for Ghana. Or say there's a concept to be ordering, which is a Ghana Digital Festival, which will harness some of the ideas and now walk and ask them. But my found come my last point, which is Canada Japan money be negotiating at a point now because they say Canada Japan is they say order number 3. That is just now. Into by the time I move back now, I know about that number 2 or number 1. More Canada Japan in rules so making no.
Well, at least we share global analytics reports near there now on the banner. Any other you can see say Kennedy make major inroads. And yeah, there Sabio any problem obia or person obana yeto ne so aba no betimi aba me ato ne so aba. Aso die die so ne say be ya adwumaden ama party for no ehu here say the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The Kennedy be there no na adwuma mu a yeah the ne say yemfa atem the day ne ade bia amfa nkohia obia na ya adwuma tene ne kwan so eno ne hia yeah
nti mo de mo approach Ken say bia only mo betna say do you even see him as a threat to Bawumia na?
Oh, we see everybody as a potential.
Okay.
And that's why Master Ken will tell you say Dr. Bawumia na nakasa oni ne dinkomo mintimi mfa nkomo ni ntudwa but oni ne dinkomo
about campaign yeah
mpanyimfo mienu nkomo but oni nakasa. Okay. Yes, he can attest to that. Send even a few times Chinwashe ba ko mienu ba mpanyimfo no within leaders within the campaign and your mienu mpokra na in other aspects leaders from either side of the campaign e share di nkomo. Enti yane can ni problem kra no not at all. Yeah.
Okay yo enti mo jiri say still more comfortable lead and I say mo a shaky lead.
Oh no we
and mo na mfimfin
medical culture say akwantu we na yetu ahobrase akwantu enti si edi kan si edi mfimfin si edi akire ye de hia ye ne say ye be ma 200,000 delegates no ehu hia say Dr. Bawumia eni nipa ayeso odi eni because baby a party ne dru ye hia obi a yakon esa na wie no betimi aka ye nyina yabo ye hia obi a Ghana ni bia oye party ni Ghana ni bia obeto ababia no betimi age nato so ye nkremoni so ye asantini so ye kristoni betimi age nato ye hia obi a sabio waye niema da ama ye hu se ohaw mu mpo no ode adwenkyere ba anye hwe emra dollar ni ti nkinsan ekofom ode gold for oil ba ebeboai kakra ema ye hu se at least petrol about from 20 something 18 to no ka say 12 enya nru ba bia ye pe no but at least bibi kakraba ye po bia Ghana how no solutions ayesi ye bobo so no DVLA port NHIA property tax ayeba foforo interoperability ECG motor insurance scholarship e-pharmacy integration of SNET passport all of these things Ghana card everything at least on also the aba betimi ayebi. That is what we are looking for. Intermediate and only idea ye free say a Toma party delegates on bejiatu. That's all. The akade ye be jama union. Maybe gu penyi bi ahu fin da. I will never allow myself to get to that level ever. I mean, I am pianin, I will never allow myself to get to that. Yeah, said the anya akwanya say, yani openyin nya adwuma na yensom no na yenkasa ma no. We have to be very careful. Say yenye bibi ema ne nkofa how bi ama enko show bi abufo. Every delegate counts, and we are going to work to make sure say delegate be a betimi abeka yo.
Okay. Yo Kofitonto mame na wase say na wetimi abe join here na a discussion. Mo fa che say mentimi amfa mo ayi no. Mo question say dem abusa de bana kan pese video no mo ne Kofitonto engage na mo busa no question.
Oh, so next week and yes answer.
Next week be rose no. Next week be purely rose. It's rose question there by now Gulf City. Me akwa me bra was Gulf City.
Enti mepe a electronic copy no. Your man for book na ma. I have to search for the electronic copy. A layout data na me de ma oni nyina. And then a far ranging bia na a static roads ayaye nyina any idea. And then we can go through them one by one. Yeah.
Okay. Mame na wase bebre Kofitonto nyakopon sha.
Let's be that bebre.
Yo. Abusafo ye nua bema Kofitonto na oni a discussion ya o chair on behalf of Dr. Baumia about the candidature ya ope ewo NPP emuno. Harvesting tete o say I pray for Ken to win. But Baumia there onu so ye great there but honye ne liar. And Agnes Sechin so choose Baumia and it's a win for JDM because Baumia bad ya na JDM no ana na wa father da. Enti no. And Bangura was say see what Jandam is doing. I like that terminology na say mo dia bad bibi am say Jandam enyo chronobo why inti is okay me da makachem everything that you bring masom that even before you thought about the insult I've accepted the insult so don't worry Charles Kwame or say if you can will promote industrialization through agriculture tourism near there that's the kind of leadership yepe e wo Ghana hanum Sheila or say if Baumia is a unifier he wouldn't have allowed his supporters to disrespect a noble man like Alan ewo asin campaign no mo ye no so onye unifier sa and Sunday Akamelon or say lack of managerial knowledge Ghana is going backwards. Ken is coming to change things and change our lives. So no so the message was send the abano Ellen Danko I say I like the answers Kofitonto Dema. He's very good at his job. Kofitonto big ups and call Emma when you were honum. George Mafo or say if you Dr. Baumia can break the Dr. Baumia can't break the 8. Ken and obey me break his 8. Emos Kwache and also please always try to support the grassroots so that when we need them it will be easier for them. Also need and also support for the grassroots. Why and obey supporting grassroots? That grassroots need to me acronym. Martin Asantino, so you talked about the dollar. Any interest, no, Mr. Digital, and no idea also can was a but next week we'll continue this issue. Stephen Tufo, thank you, Stephen. And I want Mantem. Was say I'm completely late today, but program about almost ending. Anyway, I will watch the playback later. This is Nana Tufo from Philadelphia. Nana Tufo, and I feel one Mantem. God bless you. So, Ubai anyway. Hansen Kofi Asabre, or see if you're good, if you're a Dasi Baby. Hansen Yakupon Shouts will join you. Also, we appreciate you too. Kofi Boateng, I said this is what I was saying that Ghanaians use the internet to insult. Boss, men how cranny insult no na me de se me na obi targeting mo insult mo me de ma da won se me no nkofo didi matem nyina won se ma so da sa akode da o ka ba ko anu o be twa nyum me de ma da o me de o ye me kra ma da me ko twati mpampa kra na ma da cause you see we are say the obey bia you can't please everybody what you say you can't oh yeah you just respect in your comment who send the comment where the I'll just skip the comment I will not read it but so obey any they don't worry you have because some people insult out of frustration my frustrated because system nim ko ye adwuma nim ahonche ho nti obi on mo yeah no they abegu so no di atamti I always understand put myself in the shoes of the person say obi also akọ promise party bi say me di atam na monya vote and I get we me di atam amamo oh no they akọ gini sika nti me amete ase mondi atam no fa gini sika kwa chale krom yedin ono so when di atam a onye sika no so nje ohun anti me de otwe ata so madakra as odwan funu no nti me atam di de anya mehwe wo se nipa no to di atam no to di akọje
na yi ni pay go be on my 10% what I say also the kwaje ni 10% o baby na ono so wa catch am I promise you say me give him lady atem nam dia silence no into one day atem a on to me nya ni sticker no what I say into don't worry it's okay mo no so di atem no kwaje ni kakra wa kwaye de adwuma no ya no 20 years the ebe bi aye me mesi me dan dada ma to me card me bibi ani wa beye me o twa taso me your dead goat me na me your original dead goat nya Mahama me na me your original dead goat no ma twom ti forget en go see hwe je owusu na say if you are good job thank you for net discussion at the bay in fact next week yera Wednesday yera Jaku nipa no so beba so that he tells us DNA Jaku betimi aye DNA Jaku betimi aye how can he lead Ghana how can he most importantly solve Ghana for problem economy ye job creation ye cause Ghana yeti wana ka Ghana ti say Dubai na kata ana Ghana ti say abrochi a enkwole kra ko JHS me baba ko kobi vacation bia no abebo job kakra onya kakra se Ghana ti say abrochi a ti say kobi ti oye school ni student o but be job kakra 2 months 3 months 5,000 no enya 6,000 no enya se Ghana ti say obi no obekwa koso camera di atem adwuma na eni woni ti na nkofo di atem no frustration challenge easy adwuma ho no ma wa ye busy ye adwuma wo ye adwuma factory and now dey wo store bi kwa na ahyehyɛ ne ma wo adage a wo koso camera di atem adwuma ni wonti wo dey omo di atem na ya mo ye nya akoma mo wate na chala ho che no be easy sa Jim Duran or say Alan Chemantin has sold his vision and uncle for afa because Alan de na ko ye very good yi pa waton sa vision Andrew Kotoko Kesi or say all the candidates in NPP are trying their best at the end of the day Baumia will win because ono na ye candidate obetimi a winning Royal Mama Sita me about Royal Mama Sita say every day vim lady we have vim lady I agree to me that say Royal Mama Sita kofo dia girl ba kope na poku ban or sister if you are good evening watching you live from US Pennsylvania Dr. Baumia can't lead Ghana to the promised land e hopa de enya de obetimi lead Ghana de akohonom Siabonga Namviti was he no can no vote Siabonga say no can no vote and for you come say oh yes we need fresh legs a bit me they can abba because you are brand tired legs no ba me and team no me tired legs and AJ Kwame say Ken is the best man for the job at the moment baby Ghana Ghana Ken is the best man obet me aye adwuma no farm apam or say that is why Ghana needs a Ken Ghana here Ken obet me abo whichever God bless you say munyina mo join you wa join you Vim Lady online or YouTube wa join you Facebook wa join you OKFM wa join you High Life Radio Kings Jersey Radio or New Jersey wa join you or Migachu FM kukren to me we join you Naspa Radio Kuku Spencer ni team or UK we join you bebia online bebia God bless you we appreciate you what I say because that means watch say open baby anyansa ni nimdie wo ebeboa Ghana enya atemdidie no ye di atema 24/7 Ghana change me say politicians on atemdidie no mo na de ba yo mo format no into di o matema mo hwe no mo num whiskey no mo num mohe no mo num wine they don't care about your insult they laugh over it but the ebeboa ebema Ghana etumi akonanim eno na mo ma yemfa ye vim no nyina enko honom na ye ntumi mo na Ghana enko nanim Siabongo ene wa mini Alan na o say Alan jai party me kira o say atete ne ma Alan ko enye so de ne pe confirm the frustrated Alan just to get him out nti nya say Alan jai MPP sa akwa he was frustrated what you say nti mame na wase enyankopon hia mu nyina pacho Wednesday ye beto asem we so Wednesday pacho mo fa link ne bra join the discussion busa question fire no cylinder bia bi mamu ma yenkwan ye nya adwuma no na mo meka se na efia ne na we ne de one kasa fa link na fire nipa no fire no style bia bi se de one kasa open no menja ma yen se yenkwan na yenye se bi nim de eni ba akofo pe echim o ye nyina yetim ti fire no sa bia bi ne ye nyina yenko nti next week e beto us let me leave you with this Siabonga Siabonga I see you thank you why I see you too aya oba o de men di atem de Ala no so ye mu de yenko ne ehu final one said de be je Owusu I see you too thank you so much what I say Jim Duran I see you thank you Elvis also stop this MPP thing patch MPP for call primaries nti enya den edu NDC for there so me ye ni say ya de Dr. Dufo nipa by Kojobonsi nipa sa na ye no patch why enye maybe one my lack of knowledge nti na ya mo send message di atem no enye we ye party bi akọ primaries ade what I say so don't worry why Ishmael Otu I see you too I see we don't need lies who will tell us they will catch the dollar but will fail to catch the dollar into so message we would buy won't say attend him I'll read it perfectly for you Wakiki GH God bless you too Wednesday make sure what Elvis
I'll see you next week. God bless you. No insult, what I say. But frustration, the woman, real. I want you go back boy 5 to challenge. To be the atama, I forgive, challenge. I want you oh. My uncle shout. Mo fast that me DOP, mammy, DOP, a debate, I couldn't me producer, name Mr. Johansson, or Madama, and I debate to me the program, no, Emma, Siabongo. I'm playing this for you. Why, Siabongo? This is from Alan. So I'm playing this for you. Said about come on, baby, from why? Yakupon shout next week, Yakupon Yadma, Bishop. Good night.
IMF, I think 17 or 18 times. We are kindly working towards receiving a package from the IMF. We have to reverse this trend. And the only way we can reverse this trend is to have a transformational leader who can move the country beyond growth to transformation. And in all humility, in all modesty, I believe that I offer that opportunity to move this country forward to transformation, even without becoming the flag bearer of our party. I've put up a bold plan for the great transformation of our country. And so if it is God's will that I lead this party and I become president, I'll make sure that Ghana's feature very prominently in the government that I will run.
Enwache Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, Kentucky Taikuchu II, what in an unto form any, what it to Munyam for language mantin enim.